Papa Team 6, welcome to another episode of For the Dads. I hope the trash is taken out. I hope the school lunches are packed. I hope you have scheduled a date night with wifey. The feedback, guys, as always, has been thank you. I just want to say thank you. It's been incredible. The show that we've created for you, the community that we've been building has been truly A+. Congratulations. I do want to say we've been seeing all the photos. We've been seeing everybody respond to us or post photos to us on social media. Congratulations to all the new fathers and all the new dads out there joining PT6. We create this show for dads that want to be, for dads that are intentional at home, who are looking to be more intentional through stories that we tell, through stories that we share, from comments that you guys leave, from stories that you share with us in our DMs on social media. And just, we also have a hotline, 601 The Dads. We'll be featuring a few phone calls. And we just want to create a space. Our goal is to create a space to where you feel like you are not alone, because these kiddos are batshit crazy. Our partner at times can make us batshit crazy. We can make our partners batshit crazy because we are also batshit crazy. This show is free for you on all platforms. We create content on social media at For the Dads Pod. We create this content to give you guys a little laugh, maybe share or feel a type of emotion. But this show we give you for free. All we simply ask in return, if we bring the juice, General Sherm over there, Willy One Shelf. I see that nickname is kind of catching on.
It's catching on.
Kind of love it. Also kind of hate how it was born, but I love people hitting me with Willy One Shelf. All we ask in return is that you simply subscribe to our channel, that you simply follow us on social media at For the Dads Pod, follow us on Apple, follow us on Spotify. Spotify now, their platform is evolving into a little bit of a social media-esque platform. I see that there's comments now
that's
on
right.
Spotify. But all you got to do on Spotify is hit the follow button. That would really help out the boys a lot. And if you really want to be a PT6 sicko and you want to solidify yourself in the rank of Papa Team 6, or maybe you're in buds trading right now, which is breeding until dad status, or you're on Milk Team 6. We're going to read a couple comments from Milk Team 6ers out there, the moms. BWTB.com. Hats, hoodies. We had new hoodie drop this week. Matter of fact, Cooper Comstock, our graphics designer, he was just in here filling me up.
Legend.
So this is his favorite hoodie he's seen. He actually wants to buy his dad. So spoiler alert, if Papa Coop is out there watching, he wants to get you this hoodie, which is embroidered.
No way.
Got dad across the chest, the colors, navy blue, red, cream, the BWTB etched on the side. But that is how you become a true PT6 sicko. That's how you truly solidify yourself in the Papa Team 6 regime. Because again, we have PT6 shirts. They're being shown out there. Guys, we love it.
Yes.
We love it.
We love it. And if there's anything that, not that I pride myself on, but I really try to do, is if there is a product that we are pushing and I really love it, I try to really be like, hey, this is a good product. And the hoodie, I put a tweet out and I was like, I know that this is our podcast, obviously, but that thing is comfy. It is comfy.
This is ain't no cheap shit on this hoodie.
Cheap.
On this hoodie. This is a durable, super comfortable, embroidered hoodie. We also got the pennants behind Sherm that you can cop. We got the onesies. We got onesies out that we just dropped with just good.
God, I've
written
forgotten
on the
about the
onesie.
onesies.
Yeah.
Hey, should we tease?
Shout out Jocko Willing.
Hey, shout out Jocko Willick. Should we tease what else might be coming out with good? Because there's been some conversations, correct, Chef, on another good product that might be coming soon.
That's correct.
Do we want to tease it right now?
Listen, you know Willy One Shelf. I'm trying to catch up right now. What exactly are we teasing with the good? It fires me up. I say go ahead and tease it. You're teasing me.
I'll act it out as he describes it, and then we'll see if you can guess it.
Okay. If you're listening on audio, this would be a great time to tune into YouTube.
Ooh, great. I would turn it up. I would
turn
turn it up.
All right.
I'm currently described. Oh, Sherm is
Burp cloths. Burp cloths.
Burp cloths.
Dude, I'm solid at catchphrase. That's that you can use words, but like charades. If you get a little family game night going on,
you are good at charades. You are good
competitor.
at charades. We did that one Friday stream. We used to do the back of the bus Friday stream.
Where we did, what was it, salad bowl?
Yes, which is like a form of charades for anybody that's never heard of salad bowl. You were cooking. Who was your teammate? Oh no, you were like all-time quarterback. Like you were on everybody's team.
You were a beast as well, Sherm.
Come on. I'm good at acting, not as good at guessing.
If you're gonna be a dad and you still got that competitive nature in you, you have to be good at game nights.
Yeah.
I think it's a prerequisite.
Were y'all doing game nights when you were like a kid, or was that a later in life thing?
Game nights, like family game nights.
Yeah.
No, we would do like, me and the boys. Like we'd be playing Pokemon Monopoly, you'd be playing Clue, Stratego, Guess Who.
God, Guess Who was so electric.
Checkers.
There's
There's this little race car game that we would play. It was phenomenal.
What type of?
No, I forget what it is, but it's kind of like a roll. It's kind of like a, spin the wheel, dice roll. Spinning the wheel. What's it called? Life.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever have the racetracks with the gun of like it? The gun basically made the car go fast whenever you pulled the trigger, and it's 2v2.
Like Hot Wheels?
No, dude.
It's kind of like Hot Wheels, but it's like you basically have to gauge the speed on the straightaways and like release the speed when your car goes into the turn, because if you hold the trigger down on the turn, you're going to be banging up against the walls.
I was a Hot Wheels guy. Like you'd have the ones, but I didn't like where it'd be like automatic to where they're doing the loops and going around the track. I wanted like side by side. You let the cars go down the hill or whatever the track is, and I would take all my cars. And we wrestled growing up, so I loved brackets for whatever reason. I loved tournaments, so I would like stack and seed all of these cars and just do a massive tournament just by myself. Build out headlines and storylines in my head.
This might be the worst advice I ever give you as a fellow dad, but there are people on TikTok Live, absolute Hot Wheels sickos, that do exactly what you're describing right now. And they do tournament brackets and they do it on TikTok Live. And I have fallen down that rabbit hole so many times.
Got a favorite car on
They
TikTok
do.
Live?
They keep the score. And it's like,
As they should.
Batmobile has 20 wins. Who's the speed racer? Speed racer car had like 8 wins.
I love that.
Oh, it's electric.
But the parents would always be playing like, like Rummy or some shit. They'd have like an adult little game night. They'd be playing cards and stuff like that. But, that was like over. Or what is it called? Phase 10?
Is that a style?
Does that sound right? Got a new social guy. His name is
a new
Derek.
social
We got a
guy.
new social guy. His name is Derek. Say shout out Derek in the chat.
Shout out Derek.
Never played Phase 10, but it's in that pile of dad and mom games that I wasn't allowed to touch as a kid.
Exactly.
It's always right there.
Exactly.
I was never able to grab onto it.
And you knew when they were playing, you couldn't bother them.
No, not at all. And they kept score, and they made up the scores every time. I don't know who was winning, but they
Yeah.
would celebrate like they did. Just kept going with it.
They look awesome at their table. I had to get a picture.
Oh, you took a photo of them?
Yeah. Please put up the picture.
That's a great
right
dad
there.
move too.
Thank you.
You just see a moment happening, you just wanna snap a photo.
We got Derek's first time on the mic. I wish that we had Chef's first time on the mic, but we
We-
got a lot of pics of Chef.
We could have some new viewers and listeners tuned in. We should probably break down. Oh, Pennant just fell down in the back.
And it still looks good.
It does
Have
still
you
look
ever seen
good.
a Pennant
No,
hang
lean
by-
like that.
It still look good.
I'll
BWTV.com?
I'll build a shelf for it. I'll hang a shelf.
We
It's
got
the
it.
least I could do. Willy One Shelf.
We could do that after this recording. I actually have my drill and I have some screws. We could have old Willy One Shelf redeem himself.
But what I was going to say is there could be new viewers tuned in that, I gave them a little bit of what we talk about at the top of the show, but
Yeah.
we go over dad losses,
Yep.
things we'd crack a cold one to, or ups and downs of fatherhood. I already mentioned the hotline.
Yep.
We got dad hacks. We got survival kits, which, by the way, I'm going to have to lean on some dads for a dad hack myself. So I'm going to be asking the audience here in a little bit. Should we hit comments?
I would love to hit comments.
Dude, let's hit comments.
I'm a little bit frustrated because I meant to go onto Apple Podcasts because I found some comments on Apple Podcasts.
I haven't even dove on that platform yet.
I
That
feel
fires
like
me up.
They're shouting into the ether because, like, who
Yeah.
reads Apple? But some of the Apple Podcast comments are heat.
Yeah.
I wish I had pulled it up, but just
I wish that I had pulled it up.
a blanket statement. Shout out PT6 sickos that commented on Apple Podcasts.
You love to see, too, the PT6ers are getting so confident in who they are that I've been seeing people do, like, just their own posts shouting out for the dads.
Yes.
Did you see that one family photo? They just had their second one. I
Yes.
bookmarked it so I can pull it up, but they just had their second one. But he's like, if you're not tuned into for the dads, you're missing
Yes.
out. Like all this stuff, like giving those shout outs. I'm telling you, it warms the boys' hearts.
It does.
We shared in the group chat.
We need to start screenshotting the group chat whenever we send stuff to each other that's like gets us juiced. Because there are multiple times that we'll send something and be like, I cannot believe this is real.
Right.
Like those sickos that
Right.
created that group chat on Instagram with you and me.
Yeah. But how do we open up that group chat to any
Other-
PT6? So the chat is called PT6 Sickos. And Sherm's in the lore. Like Sherm is he'll dive in. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a Reddit lore going on out there. This is a
Yep.
guy who dives in rabbit holes. He's on all the message boards. He's tapped into everything underground, under the table.
Yup.
And he sent me a screenshot that on Instagram there was a chat that was made called PT6 Sickos, and they're just dropping us a bunch of sick AI graphics and photos of the Papa Team 6 Bears.
Not even trying to get hired. They're doing it for the love of the game.
Yeah. What was it? Raccoon bin Laden? They're creating like some of the moments that we've talked about. And I'm like, how do we open this up to all the sickos that want to be involved in this?
Yes.
That would be a better question for you. Maybe that's some Facebook chat or something. I don't even
was
know how
thinking
that
maybe
works.
We could do a Facebook group. I brought up Reddit, but I forgot what it was. Something about we couldn't do Reddit.
We
can't naturally make a Reddit.
We
but
can't naturally make a Reddit.
If some sickos out there, big Redditors.
Why can't we naturally make a Reddit?
That it's like a unofficial official law of Reddit where like it can't be used for marketing purposes. Like we can't go, oh, let's
Like
create
our brand can't stand up
There you
before the
go.
dad's Reddit for marketing.
And once they get any sniff of, oh, let's secretly have chefs start one, and then we'll throw in some topics to get the people talking, they'll be like, this feels very like.
So even if a sicko out there makes one, we can't pin a comment that
we could interact with it, but we
Okay.
can't help drive it.
So
or-
what you're saying is this is where the PT6ers see an opportunity to just make their Reddit page, and they're the ones driving it. Like we can't lead it. Can we interact with it?
Willy One Shelf can only plug the A gap so much. We need PT6 sickos to begin plugging the A gap now.
So Will Compton,
Yes.
can I have a Reddit page and interact?
Yeah. You can have a Reddit profile and you know, somebody is putting pictures and blah blah blah, and you can be like, dude, what a sicko. Fuck
Okay.
yeah.
I love even people. I know the people out there that are like on Reddit are just like Will has. What questions are these days? Like, of course you can make a profile.
Yeah, you can make a profile.
But that would be fun if we get it. If there's a Reddit, listen. If the PT6ers, the sickos want to make a Reddit out there, that could be something we lean on as like another message board. Because I mostly rock the YouTube comments.
Yeah.
And for everybody listening too, like just this is a tip for the PT6ers, for the dads listeners.
Dad hack?
Little hack, so to speak.
Okay.
We record our episodes. Right now we're in the cadence of recording on Fridays, which, by the way, happy Pizza Friday.
Happy Pizza Friday.
So episode releases every Wednesday, 6 a.m. in the morning. We record the episode for the next week on Friday. So there's about a 48-hour window to where we will gather the information or comments that have been laid out. Only, you know, those couple days is all you have. So if you leave one, you know, in the weekend or going into the next week, they're going to miss the episode.
Yeah.
We would have to circle back to them after the fact.
Yeah.
So if you're watching and listening right now and if you got a banger out there that you want to be seen, or, hey, why have they, I thought I laid a nice little comment out there. If you do it in those first 48 hours, that's your best opportunity
That's
because
a
we always
great
record.
hack.
Yeah, we record on Fridays.
And we need to figure out when we're going to record for next week because you travel.
I know. Next week's a big week.
Next
week is a
is-
very exciting week. Like football season's kicking off. I saw somebody in the locker room say it too. So we're getting bussing with the boys on Tuesdays. We got the locker room and for the dads on Wednesdays. Locker room college football on Wednesdays. Locker room NFL on Thursdays.
Inside the bus on Thursdays.
Inside the bus on Thursdays or Fridays. But yeah, the boys are going to be rolling basically all week long on our programming. So if you're a fan of Bussin' with the Boys, all of the content we put out, we're going to be in a pretty strong cadence throughout the entire football season.
God,
I'm a little
that is-
nervous about our pod taking a hit because it'll be football season. So
Yeah.
we need the PT6ers to stand strong.
Yeah, the Sunday late night radio might have to come back
What does that mean?
for the dads.
Like
those Sunday.
us recording on
those
Sundays.
Sunday
Yes,
recordings.
yeah. So yeah, if we switch over recording, all I'm saying is if you want your stuff to be seen and potentially talked about on our show, we record on Fridays after the most recent Wednesday release. So you got about 48 hours if you're trying to get to us. One that I'll start off with. Martha Byrne, E51. This is from Milk. This is a Milk Team 6 operator here. I'd like to issue a Bravo Zulu to Sherm One Shelf for fully indoctrinating my husband on the PT6. My favorite is when it's his turn to change a blowout, and all I hear up in the changing room is good.
I'm so stoked about that comment, but I'm so heartbroken because I had Martha's comment right
You
there
did?
at the top.
We should collab. We should do a better job of our pre-pro meetings.
You're fine. You're fine.
I got a lot though. Like I was screenshotting a lot.
You know it's a good comment though if that's your first one, and that was my first one too. So well done, Martha. And I Googled, I didn't know what Bravo Zulu meant, and it's military jargon for well done. It's a little code there. A little Bravo Zulu.
Well done.
Well done.
Go ahead, rip one.
Oh, ripping.
This is where we play off, and you rolling
Now,
that one.
now, Will, I saw this other comment.
Yeah.
Andrew Greaves, 7575, said, need a camo PT6 hat for hunting season. Not only do I love that comment, Chef loved that comment, poked me on the shoulder, yesterday, and said, did you see that camo hat comment? It's like, sure fucking did.
You
And
see
then
that camo?
we started sending back and forth some camo patterns. Got us a little excited.
I knew when I saw that one, I go, Sherm's gonna wanna see that one.
Oh, yeah.
I Papa Sherm, Sherman Young Sr.
Sherman Young Sr. would
love to see that one.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Willie Sr. or Willie Jr. would love that one.
God, that's crazy that you're the third. I always forget that.
I love it. I need a boy. I need a fourth.
Speaking of third, what's our third comment?
From Sarah, I'm living in the Milk Team 6 trenches. Living in the Milk Team 6 trenches right here. Currently on maternity leave. Sarah, I hope you are doing well. Milk Team 6 here. The amount of disappointment I had this week when I realized it was only Tuesday and not Wednesday, and I had to wait a whole nother day for a new episode. Love you guys. With the emoji. With the emoji.
Ooh. I have Colin Perkins here, 46319. Goomba General Perkins checking in with the salute emoji.
Oh.
General Perkins, welcome.
Let's see. Because I got a couple I want to play with Sherm on.
Oh, I do have a good one. Luku Uiji said, Willie C, if you and the boys ever need a fourth when you're a man down, I'm a PUBG OG veteran. PT6 out.
By the way, he's talking about PUBG. Jared, before we started the show, came and tapped me on the shoulder. Did he tell you the good news? This is how for the females out there, for the wives and women that have a man that love gaming. They love gaming with the boys. The men watching this will understand what I'm about to describe, but here's a little insight for the females watching on how our brains work and how this excites the piss out of us. So I'm sitting here and Jared comes up. He's like, hey, I just got off the phone. I just want to check in before you start for the dads. And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? Is everything all right? He's like, hey, my mom just called. She's sick. And I'm like, oh shit, is everything all right? He's like, oh yeah, everything's totally fine. I'm just not driving home this weekend. So his girlfriend is leaving town. So he's got the spot to himself for like the next, 4, 5, 6 days?
Oh yeah.
He's like, I'm wide open. Whenever you need me, it can be 2 p.m. on a Saturday. I know you got the kiddos, but I'm just letting you know that I'm ready to operate on PUBG at any point this weekend because I got the house to myself.
Dial.
And we start dapping up. And he's like, my mom's all good, though. I just want you to know my mom's all good. She's got the flu. She'll be good.
I unfortunately, I have a dad loss. And we can go back to the comments after this, but I do have a dad loss.
You gotta, go ahead, share. Please share.
My wife and my daughter Scarlett, we're traveling to Texas for Labor Day weekend. Unfortunately, they'll be staying in Texas for a whole other week. So I'll be home alone for that next week.
No.
I know. So I'll be really bored. I'll just be sitting around and I don't know if your wife, you're going to have the house to yourself? Yeah, I'm going to have, unfortunately. I'm gonna have the house to myself.
That sounds lonely.
It is. It's a big dad loss. So if you just ever want to check in on me, see what I'm doing, like around 7:30, 8 p.m., and just check on me, that would really mean the world, dude. And that will be that'll be for 7 unfortunate days that I'll be.
When is she
on the
gone
road.
again?
Unfortunately, it will be from that Monday to the following Monday. I know.
Bummer.
I bet when she told you were like,
I know we're like
sweetheart, no.
we're in the early parts of the episode. Have we gone long enough to where I can cuss?
I think
Have
so,
we
but
got
we
by?
do go. We got to pace ourselves because we got to keep it under.
That is true. So I won't officially cuss, but I did. She told me the terrible news. I went, "Fuck, are you serious?"
What'd she say when you did that?
She said, "Well, it's only 7 days." But 7 days?
You're taking Scarlett with you for 7 days? I know you said that. I just want to be clear. You're taking the kid with you?
So it's just gonna be me, huh? You're leaving old dad all home by himself. Golly.
That's one where you got to go. You got to go to your knees.
Honey, please.
Hey, tell me the news. Tell me the
Okay,
news. Okay, you come in. You're Jill. I'll be you.
So, yeah, when you fly back on Monday, we're actually not flying back. I thought it'd be good if I spent like a week with my family, you know, and they got to hang out with Scarlett.
What?
What?
You're leaving the house for an entire week?
Yeah. Oh, honey, what? Did you have something planned?
No, contrary to how you feel, I love you. I love being around you.
Yeah.
I love fathering Scarlett.
Yeah.
And you're telling me you're going to be gone for 7 days?
It's just 7 days. Oh, Will, you can hang out with your friends. Maybe y'all play that video game sometime.
I guess. I mean, they're busy, but I'll tap in with them. I'll see. I mean, they got lives too. And it's not like I know you think I love the game, but I don't love the game that much to where it's like, oh, my family's leaving town for 7 days. I wish you were staying in town the whole time. Like, that's boring to me. You're kind of leaving me on an island.
I get that. I just thought, you know, that's something that would excite you.
Pendulum swing so far. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can. No.
Hey,
No, you go, because you're right. You've got to see your family. Your family wants to see this baby girl as much as we do.
no, really, we could just do 3
No,
days.
please. Now I feel bad.
Oh,
I'll
honey.
call the guys right now, and I'll just say, hey, I'm going to need some support throughout the week. I'm going to be on Uber Eats heavy. I'm not going to know what to make for myself. I'll get the PB&Js rocking. Trust me, I'll handle it. My health will diminish from it, but you go do your thing with your family.
Hey, speaking of PB&Js, there's a great comment. I think I have it written down here somewhere if I can't find it. But basically, this dude. Oh, here it is. This is from BMAT88. He said, "Boys, I'm in the trenches this week. Wife is mad at me because I ate all the peanut butter last night, and now the kids can't have PB&J for lunch." Good. I was like, that's the most dad thing.
That's the
ever.
most dad move, because you got it. When that happens, and it's like, oh, shit, yeah, they are. Why did I eat the last of the peanut butter?
I love that he said he finished the peanut butter last night. You know that boy wasn't making a sandwich. He was just spooning it.
Yeah.
He was spooning it. Oh, but that was from Brian Metcalf. Legend.
I got another one from a former equipment manager.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Lawson, 257. New dad of 11-month-old boy, former equipment manager, 2 years at K-State. Got him one in the Big 12 this year. Then 2 years of sports nutrition for K-State and 1 year sports nutrition at Nebraska. Got them going 10+. Lock that in on the FanDuel Sportsbook as soon as you can.
GBR.
All I will say is nothing means more than when the athletes show love to the support staff. Love the pod. Keep it up.
Dude, that gets me stoked. And our boy, the Arkansas equipment manager, DM me. He said, hey, what's a good address? I gave him the P.O. box address. He's going to ship us a bunch of swag, Arkansas swag.
Let's
I was
go.
like, bro, you're way too kind.
The Arkansas, what is that? CU.
If that's...
Oh, Suey.
Sorry. and then they do
Pig suey.
2 more times
Pig suey.
for all the woo pig
I think
suey
Arkansas is gonna
sickos.
have a tough year. You can tune in
Yeah.
on Locker Room to find that. I know you're not here to get your football knowledge from that. I have one from listen, I'm gonna read this and you're gonna think you might think a little something for a second, but
Hey.
this is a guy. He's like, I stamped you on this. I'm stamping you on this.
Oh, me?
Us. He's stamping us.
Us.
It's
Okay.
it's okay to call us this.
Okay.
Dads who have been snipped and shooting blank should be called disabled veterans. We should create an annual hang in Nashville or somewhere and call it the VFW, Veterans of Father Wars. As a disabled veteran, U.S. Army Cavalry Scout, I approve this message. Thanks for the pod, Fat Stafford and Willie One Shelf.
Let's go. Oh my god.
I'll see you boys on the wall.
Oh my god. What was his name?
His name is Joseph Schottmiller.
Was that
Joseph
on,
Schottmiller, 4928.
Was that on YouTube?
Yeah, that's
How
YouTube.
did I miss that one?
It was 18 hours ago.
Fat Stafford and Ole Willy One Shelf, dude. Those are actually sick nicknames.
Those are good ones, bro. I got a couple for you, and I just want to shout you out. I know you're not going to do it yourself.
Okay.
Sherm might have the best podcast laugh on the internet right now. Even a reply under that. His laugh makes me laugh harder.
Let's fucking go.
And you got that laugh, bro.
I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. There's a guy on shoutout. No, I'll take it.
Take it, catch it,
I'll catch it.
hold it.
I was gonna shout somebody else out.
I
that has
know
a good
you're
laugh,
trying to move
but I'll
it.
hold it.
Hold it, bro.
Thank
That's what men
you.
have a problem with, just taking a compliment.
Thank you. That's a very nice compliment.
I got do I have any other Sherm ones?
I have one. This comes from Comedian Discovery. He said, "Buddy, the black and white hat juices me up a little bit." I think it juices everyone up. I got a couple DMs about the black hats on Twitter because there was a photo, I think, or like a graphic of Will wearing the black and white hat, and they're like, "Hey, when's that drop?" I was like, "Soon, dude. Just
Is it out?
it drops very soon, I would think."
Is it August
not out yet.
26th?
I need to double check. But
Okay.
Yeah.
I might be speaking out of my ass.
I don't-
Captain of
I don't
Seaman
wanna
Team 6.
confirm, but
I see the look in his face. He's like, I don't know if we should say.
I'll talk to G. We'll get updated on
Yeah.
that. I'm excited for the bear hat. Will, it's right in front of you, but it's out of frame. But
Oh, here, I'll grab it.
it's just like Sherm's awesome visor, which will also be on bwtv.com very soon. But I'm just pumped for those. For all the-
There was one on Instagram that I had to screenshot hollow 0.45, but on point the O is a 0.
Oh.
I loved how y'all opened with the shout out to the guy who watches with the whole family and then talked about waiting for mom's silly silo to get repaired so you can ride all the rides.
I did.
I
see
saw
that
a
one.
couple of those.
I did see that.
Shout
one.
out.
I've
The
never
guy
heard the
watches the whole
terminology
family. Yeah.
silly silo, and the fact that we shouted out they're watching with the kids. Yo, so sure, tell us how horny you really are. How much you want to mount your wife? What's going on there? I saw this one. This is a really good one. This is Wes Sutton, 9252. Boys, special shout out to Ole Willy One Shelf on this one. I'm set to deploy on my first mission end of October. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you for your service.
Congratulations. Thank you for your service. Officially joining Papa Team 6. This weekend's training op was a full redesign of the nursery closet, tactical shelving, reinforced storage, and optimizing supply lines for baby essentials. 6 hours in the trenches, cutting, painting, sweating it out in the 112-degree Phoenix, Arizona heat. I've been in that heat. It's a real heat. A dry heat, but a real one. Mission complete. I'm feeling like a tier 1 operator until the missus returns from her R&R and calls an audible on the entire layout. Orders are clear. Scrap and redo. Good. In all caps.
And I'm over here talking about hanging a shelf. Yeah, I hear a story like that. I'm on Instagram last night. I'm scrolling and I see this one dad just building a complete fucking slide in the backyard from start to finish. All wood, laying everything. He's making these creative, awesome Instagram reels about how he builds all this shit for his kids. And I'm like, God damn, he's just running laps on me right now.
Can I add quickly? Will,
Yeah.
I've spared you from the voicemails, but we've had some dads calling with.
Don't spare me. Let me get verbally assaulted on a voicemail if you need to. These dads got to get something off their chest. I've gotten a little soft, and that's completely, I got to accept it. I got to take responsibility. I got to go hand up. I was a bitch during that time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would love. You need?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's part of the game. It's part of what we do. You got to be vulnerable. You got to talk about your low moments. You can't define me by one moment. You can't define me by one moment.
Hey, but you got a really good nickname out of it. And there may be like bad connotation, but the denotation of Willy One Shelf is pretty sick.
It's kind of like a mafia. Like, oh, it's Ole Willy One Shelf.
Yes,
Like
dude.
It'd be something you'd hear in Goodfellas.
Yeah.
They're doing the little, the Copacabana. It's not Copacabana. That scene where they're doing the one take.
Yes.
You got Tommy two-time because he says everything two-time. Willy One Shelf.
Yes. Willy One Shelf. If you were to tell me, if I got in trouble and somebody said, just wait till Willy One Shelf gets here, I'd be like, fuck, dude. Why'd they call him One
Willy
Shelf?
One Shelf? And look, these dads, they can jump at me. They can verbally attack me, but there's a group of dads out there
Yeah.
that don't like the manual labor.
Yeah.
I got to stand up and speak for them.
What are you doing this weekend? Like, truthfully, are you super busy this weekend?
Mm-mm. More so family. It's one where you like lay in bed and you're like, hey, you talk to Mrs. like, what do we want to take the kids? So I want to say Rue is she has ballet, I believe, on Saturday. She starts that back up again.
Okay.
But yeah, the world is our oyster.
I was just wondering. Your boy's gonna be in the trenches. I'm redoing this. All reminded me that I'm actually redoing our closet at our rent house because all the original shelves that were put in were like lightweight, like dorm room, college kid type shelves, and they all one night went. I'll take a picture of it. It's actually insane.
So you're gonna be in it.
I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna be in the trenches.
Were you
I was
trying
gonna
to
shoot.
suggest?
I was gonna
and ask me
shoot
for help?
an invite and be like, "Hey, if you want to pop over, I could show you a thing or two." I'm not a pro.
I'm out.
Okay, that's okay.
Repairing a closet for those reasons. I'm out.
That's okay. You're Willy One Shelf.
Yeah. You need a shelf to hang, or you want to hang a picture.
But I am technically hanging a shelf in the closet.
We'll
But
see
I
what's
digress. I digress.
You know what? Maybe people will hear this crazy. Will can't be a homie for the boy Sherm. And then maybe I'll just pop over. I pop over. I'm like, hey, dude, you're coming to help me? I'm like, no, I'm here to get a photo. Hey, get this photo of me.
That's actually what I was implying by it is like you coming over and like doing 2 screws and being like, yo, Willy One Shelf got it.
Fuck. That was a day, buddy. I got to get home.
And then I have a laser leveler too. It would have made you look so official just doing the
You're
laser leveler.
You're always
on
the
there.
one. Yeah, you're always the one building and screwing and stuff. And I'm just kind of standing back. And that's a little uneven. You need a different screwdriver. Just keep handing you different tools.
All you need in life is a high-vis vest, a clipboard, and just stand 20 feet back from everybody else and just cock your head a little to the side. And you're golden.
Dude, I saw this. I sent Charles this funny video this gal made on Instagram, and they're sitting here. They are cheersing, like having a wine, like toasting glass, and then the caption over it. It's from the girl, and her caption over it says, "He doesn't know it yet, but we have to put the duvet on before bed. Nothing will chap my ass more.
Please send that to me so I can send it to
Okay,
Jill.
okay.
Oh,
Nothing will chap
man.
my ass more than when you're getting ready for bed,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden we got to swap the sheets out.
Yeah.
Or, hey, this new duvet cover came in. We got to put it on. And you're just like, can we just get in bed?
You know what's even worse is it's 7:30-ish. You just had the most amazing dinner. You just watched the most amazing movie. You've been horizontal on the couch, and you're like, ooh, I'm a sleepy boy. I'm turning into a sleepy boy. I'm going to go hit the bathroom back in the bedroom. You're walking to the bathroom, and you see the bed with no it's completely stripped. She didn't even warn you.
Yeah.
And you're just like, no.
But you know it as you're going to take a piss and you're kind of thinking how the conversation might go, like while you're peeing.
Yes.
Like, let me get my attitude right. Like, let me ask, what happened?
And you're thinking, I'm thinking in my head as I'm peeing, I'm like, oh, well, it'll probably be, hopefully they're dry by now. But then all of a sudden I start listening. I really open my ears up and I hear the and I'm like, they're still drying right now. We're still drying.
What gets me?
I love you, honey.
Yeah. Yeah. Joe,
Thank you
we
for
love
washing the
Charles, I
sheets.
love you, sweetheart. But what gets me is when what you just explained, like say 7:30, but let's say it's 9:00 and you kind of, kids are down, you've executed.
Yeah.
You've executed. You've watched the show and you've watched one episode because you're both tired. You're both sleepy and 9:30 rolls around and you're like, dude, let's go get in bed.
Let's
Let's
watch
have
this
a
next
good-
episode in bed.
Well,
Oh, do
we have
y'all-
a TV in the room.
Oh, okay.
But we'll save the episode. However, the picture I'm painting is you're excited, like we're going to get some really good sleep.
Uh-huh.
And my nighttime routine, pre-bed routine is a lot quicker than my wife. She does all the face cleaning stuff, got all the different bells and whistles that she goes through in her routine. Her routine takes about 20 minutes. Or I'll brush my teeth, I'll wash my face, might put a little something on. If I got like a little zip popping up, let me just put this little thing right there.
Really?
But I'll go lay in bed. I will get in bed underneath the covers. And I'll be laying there just doing some little doom scrolling before the wifey gets in. Because the minute she comes in, I'm like, let's get the photo down. Let's see if we can. Let's see.
So you're just a demon at all times.
Not at all times. It depends on the situation. But if we're in the fourth quarter and we got a 2-minute drill coming, but she'll stand up and be like, hey, do you mind switching the sheets out before we get in bed? I'm in bed. So what are we doing? We have changed the sheets. It's been 4 days? I lied about that part. Usually we go, I forget how long we go. I don't even know how long we go. But that's what chaps my ass, is when you're in bed. Like, hey, sweetheart, we got to change the sheets.
Jill.
Why do we got to change them? You see that I'm underneath
You're
the covers.
literally in bed. Jill and Charo have had some interaction, but a very small amount. And it scares me, those two getting together, because every single story that you describe of Charo, you are literally describing Jill.
We got to get them on the
They
pod.
are extremely similar.
No different here.
Alex,
All the
too.
boys out there just like, you do that too.
And I'm nervous now because they're going to get together. That's the worst thing that could ever happen for us.
Yeah. Sorry, it's like the missiles and gunfires going off in my head.
All we have to do is just maintain the sweet, dumb golden retriever type personality and frame of what we are to them. You know what I mean? We really got to lean into that because they're going to get together and they're going to be like, Sherman's such an idiot. He freaking does this. He poops his pants sometimes.
That's how the girls connect. They just start using idiot stories. Like, this dude's a
Will
dummy.
still pisses the bed. So, yeah, they're very similar. They can control their bowel movements.
Oh, God. Yeah.
We're in
Tell you what,
trouble.
though, we got to get the fams together. I do have one more because I want to get to a question for you.
Please.
San Antonio Wildlife. Wife is on the pup list for 2 more weeks, boys.
Mm.
Now the key is to make it last more than 30 seconds.
Hey, somebody said, congrats, Sherman. This was on Twitter. Congrats, Sherman, for a wife coming off the pup list. Hashtag keep it under an hour. Buddy, we won't have any problem.
Yeah, that message right there from San Antonio Wildlife, you ain't going past 30. Just letting you know. It's going to be disappointing. It's going to be disappointing to a spot to where you're actually going to tell your wife sorry. But you got to remind her, I got to build this stamina back up. So we just got to,
Honey, I'm sorry. I'm going to be out of breath, dude. Red-faced.
Yeah.
Red-faced.
And in your mind, you're playing like you're going to be the man laying it down. You might have thrust her to a couple grunts.
Two. Hey, babe, I'll go make us some waters. Oh, that's fine. I don't need one. You don't need a what? You don't need a water? You don't need a water? What?
Just mouth breathing in her ear. She just gets reminded, what the fuck? It's the
Babe, what'd you set the AC to? It's hot there, right? I'm fine. And she puts 3 blankets on. Honestly, I'm kind of cold.
Just imagine, just getting like hump twice, just breathing in your ear, and then you just hear and then he's just laying. You just turn around like, what the fuck? Dude thinks he's a man.
I waited a month for that. I love you, Jill, and I am sorry.
Oh God.
I am sorry. I apologize in advance, honestly.
Yeah, there you go. Get out in front of it.
Yeah.
Get out in front of it.
And I won't deny it at all. Won't deny it at all. It never was like that guy. Dude, that's the thing that takes me back to high school, dude. I just laugh now remembering those guys in the locker room that when you're like a little freshman, the seniors and juniors are talking, yeah, me and the girlfriend did it, probably like 6 times last night. You're like, 6 times? What? Like, thinking back on that, like, is it gonna fall off? Like, what is going on right now? Also, that poor girl. Like, what in the world?
Yeah. We should probably, this is a kid show.
This is
This
how
is-
about
This is a kid
where
show.
are we at? Like,
We got to
15?
keep it under an hour.
Are we at 15?
We haven't
we're
even got
actually-
into our dad stuff.
Are we at 15 minutes?
No, we're at 10.
10. We're at 10 minutes.
Baylor Auburn weekend. By the time this comes out and drops on Wednesday, it will be. College football season's upon us. Nebraska versus Cincy tomorrow at Arrowhead. Thursday night kicking it off.
Yeah.
You got Baylor Auburn over the weekend.
Yeah.
Wifey comes off the pup list over the weekend at
Yeah.
that game, that night, that day.
Good.
Wife is activated.
Very first drone show ever in Baylor history that night. Good.
First time Scarlett's going to be out. 50,000, 60,000. Loud. Good.
Good. Build up her immune system. Good.
Good. She's going to cry and probably you're going to have to think about leaving the game early.
Good. Thought about that. Check the stadium website. Made sure there's a little mom and baby room that mama could go in there and pat her butt so we don't have to leave too early. Good.
Mama's going to be pissed off thinking we need to leave right now, but he wants to stay at this goddamn game. She's going to be mad at you. Good.
Is that his 18th beer? What the hell are we doing? I thought he would grow up eventually. Good.
Oh.
I'm not going to do that, sweetheart. I love you. I'm not going to do that.
I am fired up for you. Scarlett, first game, first experience with her.
I am so juiced. And I've truly had to fight myself for every single crack a cold one could be looking forward to that game. Like, I feel like I've brought that game up way too much on the show. And so I'm just trying to chill on it. But, oh my God, I was talking to my dad. I'm just like so excited. I was talking to him on the phone this morning. I'm like, I'm just geeking out for, it's going to be so fun. Her outfit came in the mail. I'll picture of her outfit right there.
That's a crack a cold
I'll
one
send it
too. Is just the father-son dynamic when son is now dad, and you guys are just having conversations about their grandkid.
And I love it too because it doesn't feel like a whole lot of I told you so. And you probably feel the same way with your dad of like, there's not much like micromanaging because he never had a girl. And you were all boys too, right?
Yeah, and my dad tried pulling the whole, he dropped you off at school. Like, Dad, you ain't dropped me off at shit.
Yeah.
You ain't dropped me off at school on day one. We shared a nice laugh, a nice belly laugh.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not a lot of I told you. It's just them like, when's an opportunity where I can come see the little one?
Exactly. Like my dad just loves hearing Scarlett stories because he never had a girl. And so just like all the little
buddy.
Oh, the bows came in? How many bows does she have?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 12-pack, Dad. Oh, we got to get more bows than that.
Yeah.
He's juiced.
They just, and being a grandparent too, they just get to spoil them. And again, like I was one of 3 boys, so there was no girl. And so my dad, like, seeing Rue and talking about how big they're looking. I need videos. Look at her calves. She's going to be an athlete. All those types of things. But that's a great crack a cold one is the father-son, mom-daughter, father-daughter, mom-son dynamic when they're talking about the grandkids. That's a good crack a cold one.
Yeah, dude. And just looking forward to, oh my gosh, the animal face paint. Like I want to find all those things at in Waco on Friday. Like all the little kid activities and stuff.
Like there's been a couple face paint opportunities for Rue, but she's sketched out by the face. I can't get her talked
really?
into it yet, bro.
Have you done it yourself?
Have not yet. That's what it's going to
good.
come down to.
Get a wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Get a
Paint the
wolf.
entire face.
Yes.
Because you're right. That's what it's going to take.
Ruru, look at that.
I'll tell you, transitioning into a dad loss, and this is where I can lean on the parents out there that have kiddos in school, especially in that toddler phase.
Yeah.
We're in week 2 of school with Rue now, and she's crushing it. It's been all time. But the mornings before school, I would categorize in just the dad loss because I would love some dad hacks from the audience out there, some the parents that are well-versed in how to get a good routine going, because Rue being 3, it's like the toddler. They want their own independence and freedom. It's like all day long. Hey, put on your shoes, brush your teeth. We got to brush your hair. Wear this outfit. Try and talk them into that outfit. Go do this. Go do that. They just get told kind of what to do. So they're big at saying no a lot.
Yeah.
And Rue's got a little, she can, you sit there and you got to go with her. She'll get the hands on the hips.
Oh,
She'll get the hands on the hips talking to you.
Oh.
Yeah. You got to be careful laughing too. You got to be careful like holding in the laughter because it's like, you ain't listening to me right now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And the morning routine before school, it's like you're like in a constant rush.
Uh-huh.
Like, sweetheart, I want to play with the ball. I want to play ball with you. I want to get you to try to dribble the ball 6 times. I'm making you breakfast. I'm trying to make your lunch right now. And Mama's messing with Scotty. Like, we're trying to get you going. We only got so much time for it. We got to get your shoes on. We got to get you to school. And it's just like a constant, I need you to eat your breakfast, sweetheart. You got to eat your breakfast. I don't like chicken sausage anymore. Well, guess what? Since I know that now that you don't like chicken sausage all of a sudden, you used to love it. Once you eat this chicken sausage, I won't ever make it again for you.
And then you'll go hungry. See how you like that?
Yeah. We'll get you yogurt tomorrow. You've had yogurt 3 days this week already.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
That. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Bro, the one thing that Rue does that I love is when she adjusts her hair, she uses the back of her hand.
Yeah.
I've never seen that
Bro.
before, and I love it.
Constantly, bro. She's kind of like me in a way to where it's like, again, he's a little bitch made story, but I'm not like I don't like getting my hands too like in the mix of like dirtiness.
Oh,
Like I like keep my, like if I want, like when I take a bite, I need my hands clean. I need them wiped off. I can't just continue to go. I always want to wipe my face. I always want to keep everything off like my face and everything
that
else.
makes sense.
And Rue's very much like particular like that. Always needs a napkin. Need a napkin. Okay, God damn it. I'll get you the napkin. It's not that bad. It's just right here. Just wipe it off. Or use your shirt or your pants. So Daddy used to do for decades. But yeah, it's so funny when she's like, always needs her hair out of her face.
Always doing the backhand.
Like playing football, like if I could in between every play, I would take my helmet off and just wipe my face.
Oh, really?
Like it's like anytime I feel something like sweat or anything coming down my face, I just want it to be like dry. I come off on the side. I'm always like taking my helmet off all the time.
Yeah.
As much as possible to like wipe my face off. And I feel like Rue kind of has it because she's like that with the helmet unbuckling for the scooter. It's got to be done a certain way. She's got to have the hair out of the face.
I hated long hair in sports. And obviously I didn't make it past the high school level, but like just like high school sports, I had to have a short haircut. Any type of, even if it's hair right there, I just drove me crazy.
Yeah.
Could not.
Yeah. But the morning routine.
Yeah.
Gotta dial in the morning routine. If parents got any tips or hacks out there.
Dude,
This
that's
is more just like, she's like, I want to sit on the couch. No, you can't sit on the couch. Or what was it this morning? It was like that was the ball situation this morning. And I'm like, sweetheart, you got to eat your breakfast. I need you to eat your breakfast. And she was like, I'm bouncing. I'm dribbling the ball. I'm juggling the ball. I'm doing it 3 times. Okay, sweetheart, breakfast ain't even ready yet.
Good morning. First off, good morning.
Yeah. I got you. Play for a little bit, but when it's ready, I need you to eat this.
Yeah.
And then it was Mom was making her a quesadilla, a chicken cheese quesadilla for lunch. And then she gets up and she's like, does the whole I don't like chicken sausage thing. And she's like, I want a quesadilla. And we're like, that's for lunch, sweetheart. I want a quesadilla. That's for lunch, sweetheart. You can't. The quesadilla is for lunch. You do the chicken sausage now, but now that I know you don't like it, I won't make it for you ever again. You used to love it. You loved it as of right now. And then when she gets a quesadilla, she takes a bite and she gets off the thing and she's like, I'm gonna go get the ball. Like I need to cool off.
She said I need to cool
Yeah,
off.
I need to cool off. I'm gonna go get the ball. And I'm like, all right, well, you get the ball. She's like, the ball's gotta eat with me. I'm like, all right, go get the ball and come back up here. No, I want the ball to sit with me on the couch. I'm like, you're not going to the couch. You're eating your breakfast. She looks at me and I start like walking. She's like walking towards the couch. I start walking toward the couch. She starts running toward the couch. I start running toward the couch. I'm like, you're not sitting on the couch. She gets on the couch and I grab her. She starts losing and starts throwing a tantrum because she wants to sit on the couch with the ball. And it's like, well, you got to eat your breakfast because we're going to have to go here within 15 minutes.
Is there still chicken sausage on the
Chicken
stove?
sausage, no,
during
not on
this
the
whole
stove.
thing?
It's on her plate. It's ready to go.
Okay.
And she's having a tantrum, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, good. We're in it right now. How do I de-escalate this situation? Because I just raced her to the couch and I just grabbed her off the couch. So I got her right here. I take her into the back closet, like go through my room, go to the bathroom, and go back into the closet just to remove her from the environment. It's like, we got to talk about this. Sweetheart, I know you want your freedoms. I know dad and mama tell you what to do all the time. I know you're independent. I love that. I love that about you. And that's as she's like coming down from crying and she's like, just constantly like wiping her tears. She needs every speck of tear off of her face. But she's listening. And like, but with you going to school, we need you to teach. I don't mind if you play your little ass off. But the moment breakfast is ready and good to go, we got to eat breakfast.
Got to.
We try to switch it up all the time between eggies, chicken sausage, and yogurt because you got to get your protein, sweetheart. It's important. And whenever we tell you that it's time to eat breakfast, I need you. That's when you got to listen to mama and dad. You can eat it as fast as you want. Eat it as fast as you can. Then you can go back to playing. But whenever it's time to go, we got to get your shoes on. We got to get you out the door. That's when I need you to listen to us. Do you understand? She's like, okay. Go back in, set her on the thing. We accomplish. We're eating the chicken sausage. We're eating the chicken sausage.
That's a great note of you can make it as fast as you want. You control, like, if you feel out of control, you don't want to eat, you can control your mealtime.
Right.
Like, once you're in it.
Right. Because she's like, I don't want to. I'm like, you could have ate 5 bites by now. The time you've been sitting here and saying whatever the hell she's saying.
Yeah.
But we got it. You need that to help you out. I'll stick it for you. And before the dad spin it, gone. Just fell down.
Oh.
Sorry, we'll get the one shelf going.
Hey, we'll get Willy One Shelf going. You know what?
But if there's
PTSD, by the way, I thought you were talking about something like recording, like the mics weren't plugged in, and my heart sank.
I said it's gone.
Sank. I was like, oh, Chef just gave us 2 thumbs up. He said, we're rolling.
As soon as you said that, I started freaking out.
Dude,
I'm like, shit.
I'm so sorry, but the blood literally left my face. Keep
All
going
good.
about morning routine. And
that was it. The dad loss is learning in this. It's our first couple of weeks of going to school, so we got that morning routine of in between, like, waking up, getting her ready to go, getting her breakfast, everything made. It's just like the communication, or if anybody's got some tips or hacks out there to kind of set it up.
yeah,
It goes better to where you just get to where you're kind of like arguing with her. You're like, dude, you gotta do this shit. I talk about with my boy Nick all the time. He's like, dude, morning
Shout out.
routines are a grinder. He actually texted me. Matter of fact, he's like, hey, could be good if we get if we FaceTime in the mornings and let Hudson and Rue see each other and we can kind of like talk through certain things. Maybe it'll like keep them in a good mood. I thought that was a great little nugget. Taking a quick break from the episode to bring you and talk about Wayfair. Before I get into Wayfair, there's something bittersweet about ending the summertime. You're winding down. You had a great summer. Rue, she's in school now. So it's always a bittersweet ending to summertime. However, I do love the fall weather. I love getting into a nice fall routine. And a couple things that we like to do is consistent family dinners. And when I'm talking about these things and talking about Wayfair, I want to talk to you about what my wife loved doing and picking out at Wayfair. We have some new lamps for the kids' rooms to get Rue in just a different theme. Get her in the spirit of school shopping. Let's get you a couple outfits. But, hey, let's pick out a nice new lamp for your bedroom. Also, dinner table, outdoor furniture. Wayfair, when I tell you, Wayfair has one of the biggest collections of outdoor furniture in their store. I already hit on kids' rooms. Refresh and get them excited about the upcoming school year. Free and easy delivery, even on the big stuff. There's no more huge delivery fees for furniture. You get big stuff like sofas, dining tables, beds, desks, and all of it. It will be shipped for free to your house. Get organized, refreshed, and get back into routine for way less. Head to wayfair.com right now to shop all things home. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair, every style, every home. Back to this episode.
Dude, shout out your boy Nick because he hooked me up with a dad hack.
Yeah?
Yes.
Would you like to share?
Yeah, I would love to share. Well, and I had a follow-up question on the morning routine, though.
Go ahead.
I don't know. Maybe we do that, and then I'll do Nick.
Yeah.
What numerically, time-wise, does your morning look like? Like, what time are you waking up? What time? Like, can you break it down on that?
So on a optimal day, I'm waking up at 5:45 so I can get in I can get in the garage at 6. And I will use from 6 to 7 as like my selfish, this is the time where I will work out in the mornings, sweat it out, do whatever I need to do, whether it's zone 2 and sauna, whether it's strength training, I'll take that 6 to 7 and work out in the mornings. So that way I can come in, because Charles getting up around 6:45, Mark 7. It kind of depends on when Scotty's going on the monitor, because I don't want to leave Charles hanging to she's getting the kids up all by herself.
Yeah.
I mean, she knocks it and she will rock that method. But as often as I can when I'm home and not traveling, I'll try and work out between 6 and 7. So that way I can go into husband and dad mode from 7 until we probably leave for school now like 8:15, 8:20.
Okay.
So from 7 to that 8:15, 8:20 mark, we're getting Scotty up. Somebody's getting Scotty and getting the bottle and stuff going with Scotty. Other one's going to wake her up. Kind of depends on the movers. And you might walk in. She's like, I want mama. But I find a nice little game and a way to kind of like mess with her. So that way when I go in there and I'm getting Rue ready. But we're getting the pull up off so that way she can change in the underwear. We're going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Hey, let's pick out an outfit. She loves dresses. You got to try and talk her off a cliff for dresses. You've worn it 3 days in a row. Let's figure out a different method.
Yeah.
And she likes for you to give her a couple options. You'll lay out a couple options. She'll pick one. But as she's picking, she's playing. She's like doing all the things. So it's like keeping them on course, getting them ready.
Yeah.
I'll go down. I'm usually the breakfast guy. Like I'm always making breakfast. It's like eggs and toast and Greek yogurt and Rue's like coconut yogurt. But I'll get all breakfast ready. And then we're only 2 weeks in with the school stuff, but if it's like a PB&J or something where we have a leftover, I'll get Rue's lunch ready. Or like this morning, Charles was making a quesadilla. We'll be in the kitchen getting all that stuff ready while Rue plays. Scotty's on the ground. She's rolling around. She's playing, having a good time.
Just digging with that toe.
And then it just comes down to executing. Hey, you got to eat your food. Like we don't have all the time in the world. It's like eating the food, keeping her from having a tantrum, because she can have a tantrum at any moment. Because again, it's like they want their independence and freedom as toddlers. They're always being told what to do.
Yeah.
It's like keeping them on that, getting their shoes on, getting them out the door.
Okay.
So that's kind of how the morning routine is.
I love that. There's like several things that you've brought up so far in the show that I've written down. One is I need to become breakfast guy because I love breakfast. I really do. And I've been doing a bad job of like preparing breakfasts in the morning. I'll sometimes do it. And Jill, if she was here right now, she would go, sometimes, like never. And I'd be like, oh, babe, I've done it before. But
right.
On the weekends mainly. Jill does a good job of breakfast when she does it. Neither one of us have like taken that role though. But I think I want to take that and own it.
It's like as Scarlett gets older and starts like the routine becomes a routine, Charles more often than not will be the one with the outfits and the hair. With Rue. Because again, it's like I can get Rue rolling. I'm the hair stuff is, I can get a headband on. I can do a ponytail.
Yeah.
I can't do the braids yet. I can't do like the fancy ponytails. Rue's got these cute little pigtails in today. But like with Charo doing the kid thing, it's like I will make Charo's breakfast. So Charo's breakfast being like an egg or two and some toast with butter. Mine's like 4 eggs and Greek yogurt. Rue's it's either eggies, yogurt, or chicken sausage for protein.
Yeah.
And then that's usually your breakfast. Then we'll get it ready for lunch. Throw a small little cookie in there for a little treat at school.
Come on.
Cookie, maybe some there are a variety of options, but that's kind of like our gig.
Okay.
As breakfast guy's got its perks.
It does. And my mom did a great job. My dad would do like breakfast and stuff, but my mom cooked a great breakfast and packed crazy lunches, dude. I wish I could have. I might need to bring that up for a future episode. Just go break down. I need to call her and ask her, like, what was your
lunch cadence.
Oh my God, dude. These lunches, like my friends, you know how you're like trading like gummies and
Yeah.
all that stuff? There's that, but then my friends were like, yo, did your mom make that pesto turkey bacon club again? Yeah, she did. Yo, can I get a bite of that? Like Miss Amy kind of,
Yeah.
she messes around. And
She
makes
put
a
her
lunch.
foot in that little sandwich.
Yes. Dude, she crushed it. I don't think I'll ever live up to that, but it'd be fun to try.
Another thing I need to add to the bag now that I'm like talking through this is I need to make Charles latte. Her iced latte in the morning. I need to just get her fully set up and prepared. Now that I'm
And y'all
talking through
have
this.
like a little Nespresso.
Yeah, we got a little
thing.
espresso machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jill hasn't been doing the caffeine as much because she's pumping still.
Right.
But that's something I could do too. But I can definitely implement that. I also wrote down, you said at the very top, you're like, you may be planning a date night with the wifey. And I was like, oh shit, I haven't done one of those in a minute. And I wrote date night with wifey.
It falls to the back burner, bro. Yeah, like
Yeah.
it happens with us all the time. It's like a few weeks will go by and it's like, hey, we haven't got a breakfast together or we haven't had a date night in a while.
Yeah.
We need to get like something on the books because it's like that stuff just it sucks. You have to be intentional about it.
Yeah.
And like me, I love to exercise and work out. And I know if I don't, I'll just get in like it like weighs on me. It like snowballs on me. I'll say I'll work out in the afternoon. I won't work out in the afternoon.
Yeah.
And even though I got to wake up earlier to do it, it's like this is the most optimal way to go about it because it's time that I can have that is uninterrupted to myself. It's time I'm not putting in the middle of the day or late in the morning to where it's taken away from somebody else. It's yeah, those would be the two big keys. Like when you're married with kids, families operating, is think about what is your hour where you have to yourself.
Yes.
Because it's important that you have time to yourself. Because again, if you're not watering that plant at all, that's going to weigh on you.
Yeah.
And you're going to be projecting it on your wife. You're going to be projecting it on your kids at work, coming home, all the tired stuff that we all know about.
Yeah.
And if you think about it, it's like, yo, what time do you have to yourself? And then with marriage, it's like, what time are you guys intentionally putting in together? Because the kid stuff takes over.
Yeah.
It takes over, especially if you let it 24/7. And it's all thin. Like Charles a grinder. She's a business owner. The Bar 3's in Nashville. She's a worker. She's a working mom, working dad. We got to have our ducks in a row. Because if not, it's just work. You think to yourself, she's made the comments recently, and I feel it. It's like, I feel like I just parent. I feel like I just work, and I'm just mom. And I'm like, yes. There are a lot of times I feel like I just work, and I'm just dad. You come home, you get to there, you might watch a show or two. It's just on in the background. You might be scrolling your phone while the show's on. Then you're like, yeah, let's just go to bed. Or I might go upstairs, like I'm going to get on the game with the boys. She might just sit on her phone and scroll, and then we both just go to bed.
Yeah.
Versus like, those moments when you're having those nights is where it's like, I'll lay there. I know she's doing it. I know the question will come up, but I'm laying there. I'm like, we got to get something in the books. Number one, am I taking care of myself? If so, it's like, all right, if I have that box checked, because if I'm not, it's like, okay, how can I plan out time that's for myself? Will, you just have to get your lazy ass up in the morning.
Yeah.
You have to, because that's the only time you're going to do it, bro.
Yes.
So you got to get to bed at a decent hour when I'm not gooning with the boys.
Yeah.
But I got to check that box. And then it's, what do we have on the books just with us? Do we have a sitter? Do we have childcare?
Yeah, dude. And my dad hack was evening walks, right? Last episode. With Scarlett.
Yep.
Jill was having a rough day and I brought her along for the evening walk. And I was like, let's walk together. Cause she was talking, she's like, hey, I have postpartum body and I just feel like I'm stuck in the house all the time. And I just feel lazy and not doing anything. I was like, well, come on an evening walk cause it's fun. And once we're out there, she's talking, I feel like I'm letting everybody down. I'm not talking to my friends enough, my family enough.
Yeah.
I'm letting Scarlett down. I'm blah, blah. I said, same. I feel like I'm letting my coworkers down. I feel like I'm letting you down. I'm letting Scarlett down. But in that moment, I wish that I had been able to say like, hey, we're not letting each other down right now. And we're not letting Scarlett down right now. And we're doing something that's like outside and active and like just those small little wins, those small little windows where you are like, you're not treating yourself, but like you're being good to yourself.
Mhm.
You're doing something that's like fun. We need more of that.
Yeah.
We need more. Of that.
Yeah. It's like if I think through it, again, it's like the communication. If it doesn't happen, it snowballs internally in a way to where it waits for a moment of, I feel like I'm letting everybody down, and you both feel the same way. And then you're both kind of connecting and coming back, because again, everybody's wanting to stay strong for each other
Yeah.
until you're not strong anymore.
Yeah.
And strength most of the time is just reconnecting and talking through stuff. Like something that Charlie does a lot that reminds me to do it back, or I'm not thinking about this enough, is like when Charles just appreciates me for something, or just saying, yo, this was kick ass when you did this, or hey, I really appreciate you doing X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, man. And then I think to myself, I got to do this more for her too, because she is a rock star.
Yeah.
It's just little things like that.
Little things like that. And in addition to that, this is like, you know how if you like get the work right on a math problem, but you wouldn't get the answer right, like teacher would sometimes give you still like a 0.5. Last night, I randomly, when I got home, I was like, hey, honey, I just want to let you know, when I got to work yesterday, I was really pissed off for 2 reasons. One, I remembered that I forgot to wash the bottle, which you told me I always need to wash the bottle after feeds. And that trash or the diaper pail was so fucking full. And I want you to know that I saw that it was full and I had every intention to take it out. And I was pissed when I got to the office and was like, I forgot.
I know, bro.
And even though she was upset, you know, she was kind of sitting there going like, oh, I know, I saw. But the fact that I not beat her to the punch, but like was like, hey, I just want you to know I did mess up there. And I am trying to be intentional about doing a good job. It's still got, I got the 0.5.
Right. At least she knows you have some type of awareness.
Yes.
Versus her having to say it to you, and then you might have some body language. I'm going to get to it.
I know, honey. I've been doing a better job. I have been.
Because I don't know about you. It's like when that diaper pail gets full, I'm like, man, I kind of don't want to take this.
Oh,
I don't want to take this diaper bag. I don't want to take this trash out right now. It's like you sit there and you push that shit down even more.
Hell yes. Every time.
Like, okay, yeah, I might have 1 or 2 more in there. Like, let me just.
After I'll open it and I'll go, oh, just wait 1 second. I'll get that dirty diaper and I'll bunch it into the hardest ball ever. It just 5 more diapers now. We good.
Yeah. I feel you on the bottle cleaning too. Sometimes I'll take a lazy route. Like once the bottle gets done, it's like I'll put the hot water and I'll put the bottle cleaner soap in there and I just like shake it up.
Oh.
And then I dump it out and then kind of rinse it out and everything. And Charles like,
what's wrong with that?
Well, every now and then Charles like, you got to take it out so you can clean like the nipple part, get deep in the cap and the nipple, because it can get. Some of the stuff can get crowded in those crevices.
Just from a rinse perspective, Jill might be excited to see me implement that.
Just the rinse out?
Yeah, just as like a rinse out of like put a little soap in there and then shake it. She'd be like, oh, that's great. If I like detached everything.
That's what I do. I feel like with like all like my shaker bottles. It's like you got to clean it out. I don't want to sit there and put the brush. I'll just sit there, hot water and soap, shake it up, because I'm like, I'm good. I'm the only one drinking on this.
I do have, that reminded me of my survival kit. It's an easy survival kit for this week.
Rip it, dude.
Do you have a survival kit?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay. Mine's the Dr. So we use the Dr. Brown bottles. What bottles do you use? Just wondering.
Buddy.
Dr. Brown too? It's a great
Probably,
brand.
yeah. We got one with dinosaurs on it.
Oh,
a Mickey Mouse bottle.
Well, we need to up our game on that.
But that's Rue, so that's a toddler one. But yeah, with Scotty, yeah, I don't know. It's got the slashes that says how many ounces is in it.
Yeah, true. But
could be Dr. Brown's.
Dr. Brown uses we use the Dr. Brown bottles. They have a formula pitcher, and it's like a pitcher that like your mom or dad would have brought to a picnic for like lemonade, you know, kind of look, where it like sits in your fridge, but it has a pumper on top of it. So you put the powder formula in there, you put the water in there, and then you do this pumper thing that spins as it goes up and down, and it mixes it all together, and it kills all the bubbles. There's like no bubbles, dude.
Ooh.
And if you're like a breast milk and formula type of cat, because like there are some out there that like to mix and match and whatever, you can put the breast milk in there and the formula, however you measure it out, go like that, and then it just sits in your fridge because you can close it, and then it's good to sit in your fridge for however long. And then when you're making that bottle, dude, you just woo. It got me stoked, dude. I don't even know why. It was like not the most exciting survival kit thing, but
doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not sexy, but it is such a hack.
A 4-yard run isn't sexy, but it's what you want.
And sometimes those 4-yard runs, like a scatabo, it can turn into a 34-yard run.
Exactly.
Because of how good it is.
Yeah. Consistency. Just keep hitting them in the mouth.
Yes.
Keep pushing the pile.
Yes.
It's not sexy, but it gets the job done.
Because you got to what? You got to take the hits.
You got to take that. My survival kit. Have I shouted out Gracie's Corner?
I don't believe so.
Not to my knowledge.
Gracie's Corner on Spotify. This kid's a stud.
A kid?
Great songs. Yeah, it's like kids' music. Great songs. Educational. Vibe. Rhythm.
Okay.
We'll just change it up a little bit. Gracie's Corner.
Gracie's Corner.
Da 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 da. I know my ABCs. A, B, C, D. And there's like, it's good.
Dude, I need some good...
There's a phonics song. ABCs. Like 1, 2, 3, like counting to 50.
Okay, Gracie's Corner.
Gracie's Corner.
I have it pulled up. She's on Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah.
For anybody that's not a Spotify person, maybe you're looking for a free option, YouTube as well.
Yeah. YouTube's good. You want to have a little dance party at home.
Yeah,
A little dance party. You don't want like obviously it'd be on YouTube, so screen time's happening, but it's more like, you know, you're getting in the theme of dancing and singing.
Apple Music too.
And Apple Music.
It's everywhere. I'm just a Spotify guy. Yeah, she's a stud. Telling you right now, she is a stud.
Okay.
There's an elephant song. Can you move like an elephant? Move your body like an elephant. Can you move?
Do you hit him with one of...
Oh, I haven't, but I'm going to. It is Pizza Friday. We're going to be vibing in the car.
Dad, it's Pizza Friday. You move like an elephant, room. Get you some of that, kiddo. The
Hack, turn that also, when the Titans are playing Sunday, you can point at Cam Ward when he's doing his celebration. He's moving like an elephant.
Oh, he's doing the Gracie's Corner. He's moving like an elephant.
Rue, look, he's an elephant. He's an elephant, Rue.
Rue, he's not doing it right.
Dad, he's not doing it right. Sweetie, I'll talk to him.
All right.
The other thing that I was gonna throw your way, it's called the Happy Song, by Imogene. Boop boop boop. Imogene Heap.
Imogene Heap.
Imogene Heap.
Is it
Happy
Imogene
Song.
or Imogene?
Could be Imogene.
Mm.
I don't know.
Something to think about.
Something to think about, but dude, that one is so good. I can't even remember how it goes. But it literally, when Scarlett is like bawling her eyes out in the car and we put on the Happy Song, shit gets quiet quick. And the instrumental is honestly gas. Like you know how most of the little kid songs like kind of sound little kiddish?
Right.
This is like some high level production song.
Okay. I'll check it out. And do the same with Gracie's Corner.
And Gracie's Corner.
Like, I'll listen to it just on my own. Driving to work just to get in like a good spirit. And because I miss Rue.
Ping, ping, the submarine. Helicopter. A choo-choo train. An airplane. A wee down the slide. Dude, the Happy Song crushes.
Yeah.
I got a...
Don't watch the music video.
Oh, the Happy Song? Is that the Happy Song?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a bit scary.
That bird, dude.
Hey, that's you right there, Sherm.
It's kind of like Chicken Run meets
Yeah, Chicken Run. Yes.
Chicken Run meets what's that really creepy YouTube?
I know that's exactly what came to mind. It's the YouTube with the puppets where things go like really south.
Please don't
Hug
me.
Yeah, please don't hug me.
Yeah. Thank you. I need to so bad, dude.
Don't hug me.
So
I'm
bad.
scared.
Don't hug me. I'm scared. Chicken Run and don't hug me. I'm scared.
All right, moving on to crack a cold one. Did you do your crack a cold one?
I haven't. No.
Rue smacking the monkey bars. She ripped the monkey bars apparently for the first time all by herself.
No.
Oh, bro. So
Do you have video?
Not video, but the school will like, they'll send you like updates and stuff.
Yeah.
And Rue came home one day, and whenever I got home, she was juiced, bro. It was like, I did the monkey bars all by myself, and we were so fired up because she talks about the monkey bars every day. And then later that night, got a message from one of her teachers saying, I had to send this to you both. Rue went across the monkey bars and was so proud. Every single day she's been on the monkey bars, so determined to go all the way across. Today she finally did it. I just love her. And it's a photo of Rue just like smiling. And Iris, my bag, this fires me up. She's been talking nonstop about it all day since she got home, laugh out loud. And then, listen, that girl is going to be an athlete or something. Her determination is beyond.
If y'all know Willie C, that might be the number one thing that you've wanted to hear since her birth.
Yeah. I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
But you just can't, you can't overplay your hand.
100%.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and brag all the time to my boys, but I see it.
You do not need to go up to Pee Wee coach and tell him how good your kid is.
Yeah.
Pee Wee coach needs to come up to you at the end of practice and tell you how good your kid is.
And go beyond, let me know and tell me that in front of my friends.
Oh, please. I'm so sorry. I can hardly hear you. I'm going to have to put you on speaker. Hold on.
Yeah. You got it. Sherm, you got everybody at the shop? Can you put me on speaker?
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
I got
you.
Coach right here.
Rue is just a freak athlete.
Yeah.
Freak athlete? Is that what you said?
I got another scooter video too.
Oh, let's go.
Where she's rocking. She's on the scooter and she's rocking all the way down to where the bars are up here, and she's on one leg, and then she's on one leg and she's got her other leg kicked out forward like this, and she's just rocking.
No.
I swear. She said that I want to show you this trick, and I'm like, all right. I'm like holding Scotty, bouncing Scotty, and it's hot outside. I'm like, fucking, I hope this doesn't take long. And dude, she just starts ripping. She hits the one legger over the bar again, and then after she takes the leg off the bar, she holds it out to the side and then turns, and then she's like, watch this one, Dad. And then she's like going down the hill and she drops really low and then kicks her leg out.
You give her.
She's got this little kickball and she just wants to bounce it as many times, like dribble as many times as she can. She's up to 6. And I'm like, we got to go to bed. I got to go upstairs and get Scotty. Mom's yelling downstairs at me. And me and Rue's in the bathroom doing it because we got to stay away from Waffle, because if Waffle sees the bouncy ball, it's like all hell breaks loose. And Rue just starts screaming at me. I got to get it 6 times. No, you don't go upstairs to feed Scotty. I gotta dribble it.
Oh my God.
She says juggle. I try to get her to say dribble. I got to juggle it. And sweetheart, I hear you. I want you to too. You've done it. You've done an amazing job. At some point, we got to stop.
Is that how you're talking to her?
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm very cool, calm. I'm very cool, calm, poised, and everything talking to her. But when it gets heated like that, I start doing my theatrical voice in a real and funnish way.
Yeah.
And go back to her because she's going at me and she's got the little vein going out. I'm like, I got the vein too,
bro. You got that from your dad. She's gonna be so much fun in high school, dude.
Bro.
If she's
high school, yeah, it's a little scary.
Oh well,
she's gonna be a blast though. I hear what you're saying.
I meant more so on the sports field. She's gonna be.
Listen,
so much fun.
I'm hopeful. She's fired up. She got her little soccer jersey on.
Yes.
She starts soccer next week.
That's what I was imagining in my head, as a ref just pulling a yellow card on Rue, and Rue's going to be that player that hands are going to hit the hips and be like, yellow card? Are you serious? Coach is going to be like, Rue, get over here.
You want to see it?
That was all ball. That was all ball.
Here goes dad moment. Everybody watching at home, this is dad moment. We're talking about the video. Now I want to show the video because I'm a dad and I'm proud and I want to show the video.
Yes.
You see her?
I see her. Bro, she's cruising. She's cruising. Is that her giggling or you?
No, that's me. Because I didn't know what she was going to do.
Yeah.
I'm thinking she's going to show me the usual stuff that she does. And I always love to watch it because she like rips around on the scooter.
Yeah.
Once she hit that, I just couldn't help it.
Bro, we got to get Will a scooter. You got to be out there scootering with her.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That would be
I've got to get her on
electric.
the 2 wheels. Because right now it's a 3-wheel scooter.
Oh, dude, it's going to take her 40 minutes tops to get the 2-wheel scooter down. If she's already doing that on a 3-wheel.
Yeah.
Also, Crack a Cold One brought to us this week by Liquid IV. So if you want to crack open one of those hydrating Liquid IV pouches, it's as simple as just pouring it into the water and boom, baby. I'm going to mix that up. It's going to be good.
Flawless.
Thank you.
Flawless execution right there. Because
Thank
that's
you.
why I was starting to go over and grab. I'm like, do we have a...
Well, we don't.
Well, I knew we were doing a Crack a Cold one, and I knew it was Liquid IV, and you just...
Thank you, dude.
Great work.
Hey, I'm trying to get better. A good note on the comments too of like, Sherm, you gotta have one ready to go. When I read, you go next. That's how this podcast thing works. Truly. My Crack a Cold one, speaking of being ready. We're looking at pictures of Scarlett's birth week. We were just laying in bed, Jill and I, next to each other. There were some tears shared between Jill and myself of just looking at pictures of Scarlett's first week of life. And she's what? She's about to be 2 months old.
Right.
But
we're close to we're by the time people are listening to this.
it will be 2 months by the time people
Right, it
listen
will
to
be
this.
2 months. People listen.
Yeah.
It's that 8-week mark.
Yeah.
Coming off the pup list, 2 months old. The photo's going to be dropping. I know it's going to be hot.
It's crazy.
Reminder for the fans, everybody watching, please simply hit the subscribe button.
Please hit the
If you've
subscribe
enjoyed
button.
this, just subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment.
And I know we say this about every single thing that we record at Bussin' with the Boys, but this has felt like it's been a good episode thus far. I think
Doing this podcast is a ton of fun.
it is. It really is.
Love talking shop with you. I think you're a stud.
Thank you.
I know you're a stud. And
Thank you.
the communal factor, bro. We had a gal that DM'd us both on Instagram that was sharing a lot of stuff.
That was crazy. Crazy kind. Crazy kind.
It's a different feel.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's like you get longer feedback of people opening up to you. It's like a dad hit me up in the DMs, and I'm gonna butcher the entire message, but he was ultimately expressing to me like you can tell he's like reflecting on how hard he is with the lesson of punishments last week.
Yep.
And how he gets like that because of how he was raised by his dad and mom being type A and just struggling with that and appreciating the podcast and being proud of PT6. But it's just like stuff like that fucking rocks, bro. It rocks.
It's cool that like people are opening up to us and feeling like it's a safe space to be like, hey, Will and Sherman share enough about their personal stuff that I feel comfortable with sharing my personal stuff with them. And it is cool to be like trusted with that. Like that message that girl wrote to us, it was quite literally 2 paragraphs. And I sat there, read the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of it, I was like, we are so lucky, dude. Which we texted each other a lot our first like 2 weeks when we started this of like, bro, we're pretty lucky that like everybody's being so nice and stuff and we get to do this.
Yeah.
But now even more so looking at it, I'm like, we are so lucky, dude, that like we're getting to share this space with people that equally want to like share their thoughts and feelings because people are just passionate about parenthood.
Everybody cares, man. And it's like, we said it in like the first episode, and I know we hit on it every now and then throughout our episodes, but we're all like a few degrees away from each other on how we think and feel and go about all this stuff. We all want to be more intentional. And sometimes you get caught up in just the bubble of your own world when you hear other voices talk about certain things, whether it be on the show or the radio, on TV, whatever it is. And you're just like, I go through that same shit too.
Yeah.
and maybe I am a little too much in it right now, till I'm hearing another experience, and this helps me. That's how I've always been with my consumption of podcasts and success
Yes.
and growth and fatherhood, everything that I'm interested in. I hear somebody else talk about it in a way where I'm like, he just broke that down. That's exactly how I feel.
I wish that you could see Jill and I at the house of like having conversations from conversations that we have right here, or Jill watches the episodes and she'll, we'll just start breaking it down right there. Like, I feel like I'm a listener of the pod because I'm so new to fatherhood.
Yeah.
That there are these little nuggets and stuff and it's funny, dude. It's like the stuff that you were talking about. I know I said this last week, but the stuff you were talking about in those first 4 episodes before we had Scarlett. And now I'm thinking back to those things. I'm like, damn, he really was right. Like, Will is putting game out there. And it's fun now. I was texting your boy, Nick. I got Nick's number, by the way. That's a whole other story. We're texting
I love it.
now.
I love
We're
it.
texting. But I was texting Nick, and I was like, dude, honestly, like, there's a ton that, oh, God, I lost my train of thought. I was talking about what? I'm new to fatherhood,
game, the first 4 episodes.
Now I'm beginning to transition to where I actually feel like I can give game, if that makes sense.
100%, bro. Because you're in it right now. And really, the game is just talking about your own experience.
That's all it is.
All the shit that's like is game is hard 24/7.
Yeah.
And it's constantly like, good isn't going off in my head all the time.
Yeah.
It goes off in my head more now, especially when your wife is like, hey, you got a brand. You talk about embracing fatherhood. I want you to hang a shelf, and you're not saying good. Instead, you're kind of fighting me on it.
Now everybody's in the comments, oh, Willy One Shelf.
But it's like a weird accountability factor too of just like fuck.
I do feel
Don't know where I'm going right now with that.
I feel very
But do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I feel very like challenged and held accountable from the fact that I'm doing it. There will be moments where I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, just burp her for 15 minutes. Don't burp her for 5 minutes. She's gonna spit up if you do it for 5 minutes. You're doing a podcast about fatherhood. The least you can do is burp her.
And when you pop on social media and you see people sharing and having their own little good stories or their own hacks or whatever it is, and I just see that one word of like, they share a story and they say, this is happening good. And I'm just like, it's like, that's a reminder. That's game to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not like coming from a position of this is the right game.
No.
This is something we're constantly trying to not master. We're never going to master it.
No.
But all of the accountability within the community, I wish I could land this plane better. The community doesn't even know they're holding us accountable, but they're great reminders when you pop on and we're building this community and brand is building the way it is to where you just see those reminders and it helps you.
Yes.
It helps you. Or Charles laughs about something she's like, I was wondering if you were going to tell that story or not, especially the One Shelf story. She's like, I was curious if you were going to, how that was going to go if you told that story, knowing that I was so, like in the, I had such a pissy attitude about it.
It's very similar to skydiving, like being a parent of like, there is no amount of books that you can read about skydiving that is going to get you ready for that moment of when you're out of the airplane and you see the ground and you're like falling. Like there's no, like, you can't just be like unexpert.
Right.
And we are not experts and we constantly say we're not experts and we aren't. But like, if you go skydiving once, you can at least be like, oh yeah, dude, you're going to be nervous as hell before you jump out of the plane. That's okay. Everyone is.
Yeah.
And for another dad that like is so nervous going into it, i.e. me, like hearing that in the comments from the PT6ers, it did assuage. Is that the correct word? It did affect how I felt. Like it did help me to be like, oh, okay, not only is like my boss Will that wants the best for me saying like, dude, you got it. It's okay. Like being nervous, that means you care, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, Will just kind of likes me and he's my boss. So he's just saying that. But then you read in the comments like, oh, dude, I was sick to my stomach, blah, blah, blah. And like, it's totally normal and you're going to kill it. It's like, that's all you need.
The PT6ers, we're all in it.
I don't even know how we got on that. But
Me
yeah,
neither, but I love the convo, bro.
We were looking at pictures of Scarlett. That was my crack a cold one.
Crack a cold one. Brought to you by Liquid IV.
Come on. Hydrating. And dude, this bomb pop flavor is nuts.
I know you had you had your dad hack earlier. Yeah. I have one from YouTube, from the YouTube comments that I was going to share, because my dad hack was more so asking for dad hacks of, or maybe just hearing the struggles, and we're not alone on not alone on the morning routine. I'm sure it's chaos for absolutely everybody. But dad hack, and I love this one. This one's from Jonathan Vela, 4854. PT6 here, 20-month girl, and just found out there's another one in the oven. Good. Dad hack. We had TVs that had the same remote and could work together. Wait. Dad hack. We had TVs that had the same remote and could work the other TV. Rock one with batteries, one without. To where your kiddo wants to grab the remote and mess with the TV. You give them a second remote. Oh. One doesn't have batteries, or it's to a different TV.
Yeah.
Also, I would give Rue the fireplace remote. She'd end up turning the fireplace on. But they always want to mess with the remote. So I thought that was a great dad hack. Have a second remote out there.
And with the batteries out, because they'll get old enough to know eventually that it's like, hey, this isn't a real remote if you give them a fake one. And all parents and dads out there is like, oh, yeah, that's a no-brainer. But again, there's new fathers coming into this equation. There's new fathers joining PT6 that are super nervous, that makes sense to them, but they're not even thinking about that. So that's a good, simple dad hack to add to your bag, to add to the PT6 backpack. It doesn't have to, you do not have to reinvent the wheel for it to be a good dad hack, to your exact point. Say that again. You do not have to reinvent the wheel for it to be a good dad hack. It truly, my dad hack this week was, I found it in my DMs from 3 weeks ago, and I just found it, and I was like, dude, Jill and I ran into this last week. I wish I had read this 3 weeks ago, but it's, hey, if Scarlett, I saw on the pod, Scarlett's been burping up a lot. Try burping her every single ounce during a feed. Stop after she's had an ounce, burp. If you don't get a burp out, it's fine. Just put that bottle back in. Second ounce goes down, burp. Oh, you got the bubble out that time. Now she's ready for the third ounce. And that's something we're implementing now without that dad hack. But it's just those little things. Little things, man. Little things. Should we get into our hotline? 601 The Dads. You want to be featured on the show? You want some free merch? You call into our hotline. You leave a voicemail. Chef, captain of Seaman Team 6, he goes through them. And then we will feature. It's I want to say last week we did one. We're going to have about 3 this week. Mm-hmm. Hotline. Additional shout out, though, an additional game to put you guys on is, we said it before. We said, hey, if you start the call with yo, what up, chef, more likely that you'll probably get it played now. New guy Derek is on the scene and will be helping with the voicemails now. So,
any Steelers fans out there?
Oh, and he's a Steelers fan.
He's a Pittsburgh guy.
He's got Pirates hat on right now.
Pirates, Penguins, Steelers, you name them, he's on them.
So Pittsburgh Riverhounds too. We got to nom them all.
Okay. He's deep. He's deep in the Pittsburgh fandom.
He's deep in the lore. And he did, a little. Before we jump in, do you want to let him intro himself like we did with Chef?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great call, Sherm.
Okay.
He's part of the fam now.
Yeah, he's part of the fam.
What do you want to know? Just
give him your name, where you're from, maybe a little background on how you ended up here. Why you love the show, why you love the brand.
Derek Whiten from Pittsburgh, moved down here about 5 years ago to Nashville. Worked in advertising before, and then I had a couple buddies who were transitioning into dad life that sent me the show. They know I was a big Compton guy, I was a big bussing guy, and so they sent me the show. Became obsessed with it. Recently got engaged. I'm a funkle, very proud of that. I stole a couple for you for the kids. I'll tell you after. That was great. A couple clips from the show. Works as an uncle too. What you guys are building was the coolest thing I've ever stumbled onto. It's something that you don't have to be a dad to enjoy. I got my fiance in it. I got my mom watching it at the beach while we're on vacation. She's asking a lot of questions to describe some of the things you're talking about. It's getting a little awkward on the phone calls. Shout out Marshall.
The episode, the humping. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, there's a couple. I'm you can fast forward through that part, Mom.
Yeah.
I give her the timestamps. But no, man, I'm as yinzer as they come. I was talking to Chef, recent Vols guy, so I'm introing into the Tennessee lifestyle here. But no, dude, this community's great. Everything you guys are saying is awesome. I have been I laid out these clothes last night to come in today. Feel like it's day 0 of school. I held a little sign that says, "My name's Derek, first day of school." Geek to be here. Love everything about the show, but there we are.
We got to get that picture up.
And
of
another
his
thing
first
he
day of school.
mentioned that I know could be a hitter is the uncle stuff. Getting some uncle gear. It's been talked about.
It's been
Taylor's
talked
brought
about.
it up. A lot of the guys have brought it up.
Yeah.
But getting some uncle gear.
As a funkle, the one thing I did is we were sitting there with the my fiance's niece and nephew, and the niece was saying something like, "I want to do this," and I looked at her and I said, "How many times do you want to do it?" And it was something you had said in a previous episode, and she goes, "1 more time's good." And I said, "All right, let's do it 1 more time," because she was something that was just going. I'm like, "We got to go inside," and she's like, "I don't want to." Like, you're just Derek. And I was like, "Well, how many more times would make you happy?" She's like, "Just 1." I was like, "I'll do it with you." It was like throw a ball against the garage or something. But this show works for that. It works for, I was talking to you first day, dog dads. I have 2 proud furry kids at home. They're little doggos. The one set a streaker from 2 rooms across a hallway. I'm not going to say if it was her dog or my dog. A complete stinker across the house. And we both walked downstairs, and I said, "Good." And my wonderful fiance said, "What is good about that?" And I said, "Just wait, honey. You'll see the show. You'll understand."
Yeah.
I cleaned up the
Was it
dog
a
mess.
streak?
It was 2. So the reason I knew it was her dog is he'll take a shit, take 2 steps, drop a shit, take 2 steps, drop a
Yeah,
shit. He's a plopper. There was 2 formal shits and then a streak like a slug ran through the house just from the kitchen to a side room. Good.
Good.
Why are you saying good? Because we got to embrace this shit. Literally.
Literally. If that ain't Goose, by the way, one of my dogs, he's a little, kind of
Waffle, you
poops
got to
up.
watch her being in English. Like, she'll shit, but there'll be some poop still sitting on her butthole when she comes in the house because it hadn't, capped off. Nope, Waffle, get your ass back outside.
Speaking of, we got our dad call-ins.
Got her dad Collins. And again, Chef, don't be scared to just plain and dad ripping into me for the Willy One Shelf.
All right. The dads heard that too. If you want to call it,
Yeah.
let Will hear it. More than happy to. I'll open ears to those.
All right.
All right, first call's a doozy. This one's a doozy.
Okay.
Boys, fuck. We are just, it's a fucking Thursday for me, okay?
Love the energy.
Sherm. I don't have a nickname for you, so we're going to call you the fucking General. Willie C, a.k.a. Willy One Shelf. Captain Jack, boys, it's been a fucked up Thursday. Wake up, fucking 5 a.m., blue collar, getting to fucking work. Go outside, brand new F-150 2025 trimmer. Not even fucking 2,000 miles on a jet.
But for everyone listening at home, quick, fun drinking game. If you do have a drink in your hand, every time he says fuck, take a sip.
He's in one right now.
He's in one right now.
Go outside, running a little bit behind. You know what? That's fine. I'll get on the freeway. I'll pick up the speed. I'll get there. Get outside, flat tire, good. Fuck me, right? Okay. So, limp it to the store. Get the air. Tire holds the air, good. Get to the shop, plug it. Have a patch kit, get it done, good. Get on the road trying to get to the job site. Fucking flat again, good. Get to the job site, get a fresh pile of shit from the GC because we're late, good. Collecting a $52,000 check to get the job done in early, still good.
Good.
Along with wearing my shirt on the site for the fucking Papa Team 6. GC asked me, where can I get one of these? I told him, here's the link to the podcast, GC. We'll see you there. Boys, have a hell of a fucking day.
What a legend.
Love the energy.
GC is a general contractor.
Might need to
correct?
put a warning. Warning. What is it? What's the word?
Explicit language?
Explicit language.
Warning.
Vulgar.
Warning. What a legend, dude.
What a legend. GCS, hey, where'd you get that shirt? Send a link to the podcast. See you there.
See you there. I need to start doing that, especially on like restaurant recommendations. Yo, what was that place that you were at? Blah, blah. Oh, I was at Hawker's. See you there. It's a good one.
See you there.
I'll see you there.
Not bwtb.com. Here's the link to the podcast. See you there.
See you there. What a legend.
What a legend.
And dude, been there. The tire stuff sucks, dude.
And it sounds like a new truck.
Yeah. I had a double blowout because a piece of rebar was sticking out of the asphalt enough to where like only this much of rebar was showing. So had no idea what it was when it happened. Just driving down the road and doom doom. And both of them just boom. My entire car went to one
Jesus.
side. It was scary, dude. It was scary.
That's tough. 2,000 miles and you got that flat tire. God. That reminds me, I need to get my oil changed. I'm like 2,000 over right now.
Oh no. Oh wait, 2000's not like super bad.
It's
though.
not super bad?
No, that's not super bad.
All right.
You'll be all right. They say to change it every like 3,000 to really be on it, but
2,000 over when it said I needed it.
that's what I'm saying. There are some schools that thought that's like it's really only every 5 that you need to change.
Okay.
So
That makes me feel better.
yeah, you're right
Good.
there, dude. Good. But shout out, what was his name, Chef? I'm so sorry.
Did he say his name?
Shout out, fuck, for calling it. For calling it.
Boys,
I don't think he said it.
Fuck.
Beforehand, we thought he was from Philly. His area code is a Tampa area code. Which
Really?
now that I'm hearing his voice, I don't know now. I thought I was going to get a big Go Birds at the end of that from everything.
Oh,
heard.
Thank you,
know.
fuck, for calling in.
Thank you, fuck.
Chef Jack, Papa Sherm, Willy One Shelf, good morning. I say good morning because it is currently 5:45. Driving on my hour-and-a-half commute, listening to the show. Love it. I got a dad fail the other day, and I feel like I had to share with the boys. Currently in the football season, just starting up, so I am in the thick of it right now, you could say, going through it. So I get home later in the evening, don't get as much time to spend with my boys and my wife as I would like. So I try to take advantage of the small moments. Don't really like to come in and drop the hammer right when I get home and get on my oldest, but the other night he was giving mom a fit and accidentally hit his brother a little too hard, so I had to go into dad mode on him. And once we had our chat, he was crying in his room. So I walk over and check on him to make sure he's okay. And I asked him what was wrong, and he said, "Daddy, you just broke my heart." So in that, in turn, broke my heart.
Yeah.
So I had to sit down with him and turn it into a lesson of, he protects his baby brother, and when I'm not at the house, he protects baby brother and mom. So that's the perks of being a boy dad, I guess. Trying to raise a little protector and raise him to be a good brother and a good man. Love the show, boys. Keep doing what you're doing. PT6 out.
Love that call.
That was a great call.
That was. Because I think there's like, it's like my dad was like that, right?
Yeah.
Dad comes in the door. And oh shit, a little fear enters your body. Giving mom problems. You hit your brother. I had 2 younger brothers, so there's always, chaos around the 3 boys. But, dad always dropped the hammer on the boys.
Yeah,
But I will say this: what I appreciated about that call is him talking like, went in to sit with him, talk to him. Don't feel like, love my dad, but I don't feel like that ever happened a whole lot
Yeah.
in our household to where, old man's coming back around and sitting and listening to you. I feel like that means a lot to the boy that you go in and you got more on the empathy hat, especially when he says, "Dad, you break my heart." Like, oh God, that would sink me back into the couch. But you know what I mean? Just having that extra part. Again, it's like you're going to have those bad moments. And maybe like when you reflect as your dad, you're like, I kind of went about that all wrong. There's still opportunity to come back around, like going back into the room and sitting with them. And, airing it out however you guys are airing it out, turning it into a lesson, putting on that empathy hat to where they're here. You guys are talking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. And the fact that, like, son is open to have that conversation of, like, saying, like, "Dad, you broke my heart," like being able to, like, voice his emotions. It sounds like that house does a good job of just kind of being able to talk it out.
Yeah, like
putting it out there.
the kid, I don't know how old the son is, but
Yeah.
feeling safe enough to say something like, "Oh, you break my heart." Because a lot of times it's like if I'm getting talking to from my old man when I was little, it's like you're not really saying a whole lot. You're just like, "Yeah, I understand. Yes, sir." You're not trying to escalate the situation.
I was a yes sir machine.
Yeah,
I know exactly what you mean.
yeah. To
That's
where you're
so
just
true.
sitting there in fear most of the time.
Yeah.
Versus having a space to where you're comfortable enough to say like, this is how I feel, or you broke my heart doing this. Then it becomes an entire lesson. You're giving them something to think about with, hey, the expectation, the reason I'm hard on you, or the reason for X, Y, and Z is you're the protector, bro. Like when dad's out of the house, when the head dog's out of the house, like you are the head dog.
Yeah.
You are the man of the house. I could do a much better job of going about it different ways. So I feel like a lot of times that's like the dad in you. You go hard for a moment, then you're like, maybe I could have done it a little bit differently. I could have coached you up a little bit differently.
Yeah.
I'm now feeling that in myself. I'm glad we're sitting here talking and you're listening. I'm listening to you. But this is why this happens. I'm not just doing it. I'm just doing it because I love to do it. I hate caning your ass.
Yeah.
But my thought process behind it is because of X, Y, and Z. So that's something that I need you to think about and you to be conscious of as you continue to get older, because you're going to be the man of the house. One day dad's not always going to be here. That sucks to say out loud right now.
Yeah.
But it's also the truth. I love that call. Shout out that dad.
Yeah. Shout out that dad. I do love the not just telling them to be better, but like telling them how to be better. Like the challenging him of like, hey, you gotta be the protector. I know that's like a pretty resounding thing across like parents and teachers of if you have a kid that's like acting out, give them some responsibility.
Right.
And it helps a ton. So like giving him the responsibility of like, hey, you gotta hold it down, dude.
Yeah.
I need you. We're a team.
It reminds me of a comment. This comes from my boy. I grew up with him. His name's Joey Winkle. And of the lesson last week, the punishment one, underneath the clip was a comment. And his comment is, "This is great. Something I learned from my father was if you must punish them, make sure and sit down with them afterwards and explain why what they did isn't tolerated. Mistakes don't require punishment, but disrespect does. There's a fine line there, in my opinion."
Ooh.
Which I loved.
Ooh. And shout out to my dad. He did do a good job of balancing that in my eyes. Like, I think my dad did a really good job of, there were some times where like I got the belt and I never wanted the belt again. But most of the time I was just talking with my dad, like it was not always a spanking or whatever, but it was sitting down, talking through why we don't do that, etc., and seeing that for like my brother too. My brother very often would get like in a verbal altercation with my dad for any said reason. I feel like my dad did a good job of kind of like doing the balancing act of having those conversations with my brother and working through it to where I did feel like safe enough to be able to voice my opinions as I grew up. My brother's 4 years older than me, so there are those like little things that you're like, oh, I kind of want to talk to my dad about, or ask him if I can do this, or da-da-da. He might get mad, but I wasn't too scared to like hide anything from him,
Yeah, I'd be nervous.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Growing up, it wouldn't be the sit down afterwards. It would almost be a moment to where all the guards are down, and it might be a day later or a moment later in the week where we might end up, he'd be out in the garage and I'd like go out in the garage, or we'd be having like a deeper conversation about it to where he's more reflective and talking about it.
Yeah.
Versus in the moment or after that moment or later in that day. But yeah. Or you're in there in the living room sitting with both mom and dad kind of talking about a recent situation.
Yeah, dude. Getting set down by both parents too was always really great.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't great when I was a kid, but like it worked.
Right.
Like when mom and dad would get me on, we had these red sofas, dude, and they face each other, no TV in the room.
Mm-hmm.
When you got set down on the red sofas and mom and dad are sitting across from you,
Yeah.
you're like,
Yeah. But great call in.
Great call.
And I'm pumped I got to shout out Joey's comment too.
Shout out Joey.
Yeah, shout out Joey.
Let's go.
Shout out Bruce, R.I.P. Let's go ahead and do the lesson.
You want to do the lesson?
Yeah, bro.
It's
You got coined. You got the responsibility of the quote, lesson, topic, of your choice.
Oh, okay. So Will challenged me yesterday with not like challenged me in a bad way, but you were like, hey, I want you to do the lesson of the week this week. I went home last night, said, Jill, I got to do the lesson of the week. I got to start thinking and planning because Will wants me to do the lesson of the week. And she said, yeah, that's good because Will's really been bringing the heat lately, and I feel like you need to start bringing the heat a little bit more. I said, what? I was like, what do you mean by that? I was like, energy-wise? She goes, no, like, he's just like, he's talking about, like, his dad experiences, and I feel like you need to start talking more about your dad experiences. I go, what am I talking about on the show? Wait, can y'all inform me? Like, what have I been talking about? Am I just talking about gooning too much? Like, what?
Now, mind you, just context. It's like you came home to say that, and that's after we posted a couple videos.
That's true.
The horny video.
That's the horny video.
To shout out our merch, bwtb.com. So she's seeing
best banner.
She's scrolling and she's seeing Will's lesson. Then she's seeing you being horny.
Yeah.
Pup list.
She's like, this Will guy's out here bringing the heat. My husband's just a horn dog. What the heck? Anyways.
So you spent some time on it.
I spent some time on it.
Which fires me up because yesterday I think you were saying you were just going to do like a speech like from a movie or something like that.
Oh, I'm going to allude to a movie scene. Like,
okay,
that's like the example at the end, but I have like a full little.
Let's go, bro.
Right,
fires me up.
Okay.
Fire PT6 up, bro.
PT6. Today's theme is bravery. Fear is an extremely strong emotion. So strong that animals can physically sense and smell when humans are afraid due to a chemical change in our bodies. We begin to sweat when fearful or anxious, and our brain releases cortisol, adrenaline, endorphins, dopamine, and norepinephrine. I hope I nailed that one. These chemicals heighten alertness, numb our senses, numb our emotions, and cause us to either fight, freeze, or run when we're in fear. Oftentimes, when we're angry, frustrated, or sad due to an outward force in our life, and the anger, frustration, or sadness will be the emotion that we display to the world. But the true cause of those emotions is actually caused by a deep-seated fear. So fear is like the baseline emotion that then might have us like that fight, freeze, or run. It might cause you to fight, be angry, freeze, be sad, isolate. When my wife becomes angry with me because I didn't remember to take the diaper trash bag out, it's not just the action of my air that has angered her. It's her fear that she and our child Scarlett are not my highest priority. When I'm frustrated with the way a friend has treated me and sit and stew on it for minutes, hours, or even days, it's not their actions towards me that have put me on the couch paralyzed with frustration or anger. It's the fear of having to confront them with my thoughts or feelings on the matter. Fear is such a basic instinct that it is physically contagious amongst humans. If someone jumps with fear, neurons literally fire off in our brains to mimic that same behavior. A scream can activate our fear reflexes in our brain on a primal level. And seeing fear turn to anger or sadness or frustration can also lead to others then adopting those same emotions. As we said before on the show, our kids are always watching us and picking up on actions and words that we say and display. With fear already being so contagious, it makes me worry about passing that along to my daughter or even my wife. But, in all caps, humans are interesting creatures because just as we display fear like most animals of prey, we also possess bravery. And bravery is scientifically and physically just as contagious as fear. The same neurons that fire off to mimic fear patterns in others fire off when signs of bravery are displayed. Standing up to danger, staying calm under pressure, calmly confronting a friend that has wronged you, or yes, even forgetting to take out that or taking out that dirty diaper trash in the wee hours of the early morning while you're half awake. Dopamine and oxytocin release in your brain when you are brave, which gives us the feelings of connection, reward, and purpose. That neurological cocktail can override fear, especially in moments of anger, sadness, or frustration. Bravery is not the absence of fear. This is important. Bravery is not the absence of fear. It's the identification and self-diagnosis of fear, and then the decision to act in spite of the fear. So you have to first realize that you are afraid or something is causing you to feel that way, and you have to act in spite of it. That's what bravery is. A great example of bravery, this is a selfish add-on, is Jarius Evans, also known as G-Baby, in the film Hardball. This is, dude, I might tear up if I read this monologue, but it's so good.
Read it. Stay in it.
Damn it.
Stay in it.
I know,
You're
dude, but
crushing it, bro.
I tear up way too much, dude.
Hey.
Give me just a second, because I really don't want to tear up.
All
Like,
right.
I actually don't. Because people are like, Sherman, what the fuck, dude? Okay.
The fear's triggering right now.
It is.
Walk with it.
Okay.
Not the absence.
Let's go.
Walk with it.
Walk with it. Okay, so Jarius was the youngest player on the Cucumbas, the baseball team, in this film, if you have not seen Hardball. Keanu Reeves is their coach. Not to get into the full plot of the movie, but he's not the best guy. He has to do the coaching because it's like court-ordered, essentially.
Yeah.
So Jarius actually, sadly, he passes away in the film. And this coach is making this speech at Jarius's funeral. And he's talking about a huge game that happened earlier in the film that you don't know the result of the game until this moment here where he's speaking at the funeral. He says, Jarius was a player on the Cucumbas baseball team that I coach. And honestly, he was too young to play. So he's the younger brother of a player on the team. Very small. And portrayed very small in the film as well. But he wanted to be a part of the team so badly that I couldn't say no. He had a great smile too, though I'm not telling you anything that you don't already know. He was a really, really tough kid. Just a boy who really wanted to be around his older brother. The other day, we played a really important baseball game against a good team. And with 2 outs in the last inning, I had no choice but to let Jarius bat. And so in the movie, you see that one of their best hitters has an asthma attack in the late stretch of the game. And Keanu literally has to put in this little kid or else they will have to forfeit the game. I had no choice to put Jarius at bat. He was fearless as he stepped to the plate, and I was terrified for him. With 2 strikes and our hopes dwindling, he hit a shot down the first baseline. And he won the game. And watching him raise his arms in triumph, he ran to first base. I don't know why I'm crying. I swear I was lifted in that moment to a better place. And I swear he lifted the world in that moment. And he made me a better person. And I think the thing that everybody, because I'm obsessed with college football. And I'm obsessed with underdog teams. And I think the thing that like everybody loves about a good underdog story is like the bravery that they show in the situation where they should be so scared. They should be worried. They should be fearful, but they like act in defiance of that. And I just think it's so cool that like chemically our brains, when we see something brave, it makes us want to be brave. And I don't know, it fires me up that like something so contagious and sometimes toxic, fear can be good. It could be a good thing. But something toxic like fear is so contagious, but then also our brains are able to like have this contagious bravery that we can just be inspired by stuff. So I challenge the PT6ers to go out and be brave about anything, you know, like really work through those times where you are feeling some anger, some sadness or whatever, and try and take a moment, take a breath, and kind of diagnose like why am I truly feeling this way? Because I'm not actually mad that the grilled cheese was burned. I'm mad because I don't think wife, you know, is really thinking about me or cares about me or takes the time to blah, blah, blah. And you know in your heart of hearts that's not true or whatever.
You know in your heart of hearts most of the time you're letting yourself down in some area.
Yes, dude. Also that. So yeah, that was my lesson of the week. I didn't fully cry.
Good work, bro.
I kind of cried, but I didn't fully
You did. And I started to tear up for a second. And I also feel like there's a component that's absolutely hilarious that you're tearing up during the hardball monologue, knowing it's not like it's a movie.
It's a fucking movie, dude. And
Like,
I watched that movie, dude. I cry you could pull that video up right now on YouTube and not even watch the full movie. I will cry.
Yeah.
I will bawl my eyes out.
Like you're reading this monologue in this moment, like it was a real
About a fictional character
yeah,
that does not
that
exist.
does not exist.
Doesn't exist. And I'm tearing up and it made you tear up? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I started to tear up. It was like I was tearing up and also wanting to laugh too. Because I'm like,
Like, what the hell are we doing here?
that's gonna be the longest clip we've ever made.
It's so long. I wish that we could just run the clip of G Baby hitting that shot.
Oh, absolutely, bro.
Oh my God.
But good work, man.
Did I do all right?
Yeah, that was a classroom session.
Let's go.
You were breaking down the science of everything.
Dude, isn't that crazy that like animals can literally, like horses and dogs can straight up that's why they say when you get on a horse's back, they're like, chill out. Because the horse can literally be like, this motherfucker's like,
Yeah.
I don't want him on my back.
I love too that you hit the part. It's like bravery is not the absence of fear. It's legitimately just identifying it, accepting it, and fucking walking with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what it is at all times.
Yes. And to like, I know we have a lot of military listeners and a lot of police, firefighter listeners. There was something cool that I came across when I was doing research for this of the number one reason why firefighters, police officers, vets feel brave enough to charge into a dangerous situation is because they see one of their own doing it. That's the number one reason across the board when asked, like, where do you get that bravery? I see it in somebody else. And then it makes me feel like I'm strong enough to do it.
I love that, man.
It's so cool, dude. Like, just the leading by example in any kind of way.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny, too, dude, of just how primal our brains are. If Chef over there was like, whoa, what the, and went like that, all of our brains would go, what was that?
Right.
Like,
The
we are
contagious
such
factor.
primal creatures.
Yeah. That was awesome. That was great work. And it was also funny.
Let's go.
Hey. I was trying to remember the monologue that Keanu Reeves was given.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. If you haven't watched Hardball, phenomenal movie.
Oh,
And I'm wondering what part in this is gonna like break you down. Cause I remember you tear up when you're watching that movie because it's a very sad like story. And as you're going through it, I'm like, he's just recapping a game right now, and this is shaking him to the core. He's in it. He's in this movie.
A fictional film. Just crying, dude. We have to play that video and just have me watch it in front of you guys. I'll literally bawl my eyes out. I will bawl my eyes out. We didn't even talk about the part where he sits G Baby down before he goes out onto the plate because it like takes you to the game, and he's like, "Hey, you do whatever you want out there. If you don't want to swing, you don't have to. Just know that we're proud of you no matter what happens." And G Baby was, yeah, okay. And then that pitcher just puts some heat like right by his face, and he drops the bat.
Right, because the bat's like too big for him.
Oh yeah, you get up, G Baby.
Yeah.
And then when he lines up for the pitch that like he smokes, it does that close up shot of G Baby like gripping the bat and kind of like wince his eye a little bit, like getting into it. Oh, dude. Oh.
Dude, that was awesome. You could have not even mentioned hardball. You could not have mentioned G Baby, and you were in such a moment and a role right there that you could have accepted that as a story that you witnessed. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Like the way you were feeling that monologue. Because what was making me just tear up, just seeing you. Hey, that's another thing. Brains were firing. I'm seeing you tear up.
Yes.
I'm like weirdly reacting and tearing up. And then I'm reminding myself, I'm like, he's deep right now
in it, dude.
in this hardball movie. Like he just saw it.
I'll cry to fictional books. I'll cry to movies. I told you when I saw Creed in theaters for the first time, I was a fucking mess, dude.
Dude, I cry in movies too. I'm talking the reenactment that you just delivered.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, you remember when we were joking around?
Like I feel like you witnessed all of this in real life.
You remember when we were joking around about that line in Creed? Where
You're probably sitting at home with the couch. Man, he's really feeling this. He loves this G Baby, this hardball.
I do. When we were joking about Creed in the office and that line that Sly gives Creed before he goes, he's like, now go out there and knock that son of a bitch down.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm going to knock that son of a bitch down. And he's like, hey, I know you will. You want to know why? Because you're a Creed and I love you, kid. And then the music kicks in. Just us talking about it, that was like months ago. In my head, when you were like saying that line, I was starting to get the goosebumps and like feeling in my throat.
Yeah.
Dude, film just gets me fucking amped, dude. Amped.
That was awesome. When you're like, I might tear up on this part, I'm like, oh man, he gonna recite some story. Like he's gonna recite something from home that just touches him in a different way, and then you just start going into the hardball monologue of Keanu Reeves.
When Scarlett's passy falls out of her mouth and she wants to cry, but she doesn't. She keeps it in. And I reach down to the floor, I grab that pacifier. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in.
Were y'all going to say something?
After.
He's never seen Hardball?
Now you have to.
I was
That right there doesn't be like, I got
I'm
to go
gonna
watch this
it.
goddamn movie.
But I was sitting there, Sherms like doing the monologue, tearing up. I'm like, what the fuck's this movie?
Hey, that's what's making me laugh in my head too. I was like, I wonder if there's people out there just like, is he going through a movie scene?
And they're gonna be Googling, they're gonna be like, Jarius Evans? Who's this kid?
Yeah.
That died.
Yeah, I was sitting there
Man,
going,
he's
sad.
breaking down. Did he say that this is a movie?
They're gonna be halfway listening and just go, God, this is an epic story. This should be a movie.
Yeah.
This is so good.
I wanted to like really empathize with how you were starting to tear up on this monologue the whole time. But I'm thinking, I'm like, God, this movie must be like a real. And he's like, it's a baseball movie, and I'm like, okay, Field of Dreams gets me water-eyed, but we'll see how. I guess. Like, and then I catch myself.
That's
and I'm
what
like,
was in my head.
I
I'm like,
should be
I'm laughing in my
empathizing
head
with-
too. Like,
Yeah.
man, he's really. It's hardball got him going.
I really need to like sit down and I'm not worried about the movie stuff because like I love that I cry to movies and books, but I need to sit down and really analyze why I cry whenever I like talk about like deep emotion stuff because I want to be better at like talking about that. You know what I mean?
I thought you did a good job, man.
I know.
You did a
but
great
there's-
job.
Thank you. But there's those
Hey,
moments-
again, you care.
Yeah. There's those moments that you want to do a good job though. Like
You did do a good job.
I'm saying in the past, like at one of my best friend's weddings, I'm doing a groomsman speech.
Yeah.
And I literally had to go sit down and collect myself. 2 girls went, and then I went back up and finished my speech. That sucked. That sucked. Shout out Daniel Nauman. I love you. I couldn't even make it through the speech, and Jill's sitting over there rubbing my back going,
That's a movie scene, what just happened with that monologue. Just somebody up there breaking down over a movie scene and all the buddies in the back. he's talking about hardball, right?
Bro, that's
Yes,
me
it's
talking about a
it's
movie.
baseball
Drew
movie.
comes up to you, please don't go too hard. Guys, there's certain stories that I'm not going to let you get the mic if you're going to say that. And then Sherm gets up there and starts teary-eyed.
Oh,
Starts a quarter of his speech, has to sit down. All right,
that's
let's
all right.
let's let Janet and
It's Stephanie.
let's let Janet and Stephanie. You guys. All right, Janet goes. You still sure you still need a moment. All right, Stephanie, you come up too.
The best part was like
Are you good to finish now, Sherm?
I'm all like, when like bad, trying to talk through the crying. I go sit down, and then Janet was like real fun and cute energy. So then all of a sudden, just comes up to the mic, and she's like one of those classic read off the pen. She's like, okay, so
Yeah.
I always knew that she was the one for you.
This was the story where I knew she loved him.
I knew Daniel was gonna be the guy, and I'm literally over there just. Jill's rubbing my back like, get it the fucking together. Dude.
We thought he was pretty weird at first. He like ate an entire bottle of mayo. And we're like, what the fuck is happening? And I look over at Jill and she's got this sparkle in her eye, and that's when I knew she loves this weirdo.
I was like, oh my God, I forgot. Jill loves mayo too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm just in tears. In tears. And the only part.
And he's got his shirt off the whole time.
Oh my God. That's literally how it went down, dude. I have to show this to Daniel. He's going to be crying laughing.
Oh my
Crying
gosh.
laughing.
We got to end it.
We got to end it.
We got to end it. You got to keep it under now.
I'm officially done talking.
Papa Team 6, great episode. Engage with us on socials. Leave comments. Again, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And make sure you take out the trash. See you next week, boys. Your daughter's first love. And it's not something where you're trying to be romantic. It's about being the first role model of what love looks like. You're the first man to hold her. You're the first one to make her laugh on a hard day. You're the first one to show her that love doesn't have to be hurt or earn or beg to be kept. And that's a huge responsibility. It's a lot of pressure, but it's also a gift, because how you treat her mom, and how you show up when it's inconvenient or hard, she's watching, not just now,